Hello.
Howdy ho.
What's going on, everybody?
Corey's actually present this time now.
I'm back.
You should have went back and watched the shit show that we had last week.
Man, I have tried to 3 times and still haven't tried to do it. I was going to put it on while I was driving to Shady Side and just listen to it, and for some odd reason, YouTube, it kept getting choppy, so I was like, shit.
Right.
So
yeah, I think I clicked your YouTube at some point, like a quarter of the way through the stream, because like I didn't know what I was doing. Now I know what I'm doing now. Now that I can actually see the shit that's happening.
Between that and like trying to figure out, like, I see everything, but I don't see go live. I don't have a live button. All right, let me see what I can figure out.
Right.
But I was good. Good job holding it down. Like I said, even though I ain't got to watch it yet. Awesome.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Hey, new week, new time. Limpy over here looking thin.
You hit the track, Limp?
Yeah. Looking what?
Oh
yeah. Limpy's in a wind stream.
Sorry. I had to come around the other side.
Hey, I know you said you were on vacation. Where'd you end up going?
Oh.
Houston.
Oh, Houston.
Yeah.
He's on vacation.
Yeah. He's got the car torn down, so no racing this weekend.
Oh my God! Of course.
But the video he sent me, he needed it. It needs it. It needed a little bit of tear down. It needs to go straighter and be safer, and that's what he's working on.
Get it?
Oh shit! I forgot to send. Hold on, Shad. I'll send you an invite.
Oh yeah, he asked me about that earlier. Oh, what's happening, everybody? How's everybody doing?
Oh.
How's everybody's week going? I figure we got a lot. I figure we got a lot to talk about tonight.
I'm not gonna lie, I missed a whole lot, and I've been trying to catch up on Facebook.
I don't care what I missed.
I sucked this weekend in RC racing, and then the promoter canceled on Saturday that I was filming for, and we used Saturday to test all day again, and I ended up driving home Saturday night. So
nice.
Limpy, who ended up winning in Mexico the other night?
Oh God, I forgot his name. He's from Odessa. He's West Texas boy. That car was freaking rolling now. Oh boy, that's me. That.
Speaking of people that might be able to clue us in on some things from the weekend, Mr. Zach Beasley.
I don't know. I've seen about 3 different stories, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, how is there 3 different stories? No sense.
Hey,
dude, I got a story. Real fast.
Right.
Last Thursday, this pen right here that I'm holding in my hand. All right. I go to the doctor, and then I go and get my pedicure. So I get home, I can't find this motherfucker anywhere. Fucking anywhere. I found my other stuff, but I couldn't find this. So the old lady goes yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. So it was Monday, Thursday to Monday. And her chiropractor is like, it's like a strip mall, so it's like 3 or 4 deals down from where the deal is. And she goes, you think you dropped it in the parking lot? I said, if I did, that thing ain't nowhere to be found. And she pulled up, and we were pulling up, and I seen something white, and I was like, "You gotta be fucking kidding me!" And then pulled up, and she got out, and it was by the return where the carts are, and it was sitting right there, right by the left. And I was like, "You gotta be fucking kidding me!" So we go to Chili's, not the Chili, but not Chili's, and I desanitized it and whatever. It rained and everything, and it still fucking works. Shout
Oh
out
shit!
to 60 TV. Yeah, he is.
Hold up. You said you went to Chili's? Yeah.
Oh boy.
I haven't had Chili's
Yeah,
fix in a few. I haven't had my food for me in a couple weeks.
That's funny. What's up, Alex?
Hey, Alex.
Yeah.
Hey,
all right,
Alex. Guess
all right,
what?
I'm on there.
What?
For shooting cannon. It's from the night.
I hate on Canon.
They're good video cameras. I'll say that.
This fucking headphone.
Maybe in the day. Maybe shit at night.
You on your phone, Alex?
Huh?
You on your phone?
Yeah, I had my headphones in, but I couldn't hear nothing.
You have to get
You
one
got the
of those,
iPhone problems.
and it's 3 on one iPhone. So at least one of these one of the 3 iPhone people in here, we gotta get one good iPhone out of this group.
Hey, mine works just fine. Just saying.
Oh, Moose Knuckle! I know where you can get a fist pumper shirt this weekend at Magnolia for No Prep Mania 9.
I have one XL left.
Ooh,
I have one XL left. If you want an XL, let me know. Get some more.
it's got fruit phones. Shit. I don't know what y'all get into this weekend. I didn't get to do a whole lot of much.
Yeah, I didn't do anything, I don't think. I'm house sitting. That was it. Yeah, with 4 dogs.
4 dogs.
Yeah, 2 Frenchies, a pit
Oh,
bull,
shit.
and then like a super small, I don't know, Maltese or something. I don't know what it is.
Dude, I'd be that. They sleep in the bed with you, or are they crates or whatever?
Huh? Well, let me turn this volume up. All right, what'd you say?
Are they crates or they sleep in the bed, or do you know?
Was the 2 Frenchies are, one's a psychopath. One gets to be a psychopath when the other one starts shit. But they're not bad dogs. It's just going from not having any dogs to having 4 dogs. It's a lot of work.
Yeah. Randall, just log off, dude. I've got earbuds in, so I mean, it'd be 3 times worse if I didn't have them things in. So it is what it is.
Damn, it's just that bad windy out there? Like all the time?
It was 20 miles an hour today.
Is it hot down there?
Oh yeah, 101 today.
Damn.
So like 105 or something like that.
I think we're supposed to get something like that by Sunday.
I
know Saturday. I think Saturday's
what,
supposed
85,
to be like,
86?
yeah, I think Saturday's supposed to be like the hottest day. Well, no, Sunday's supposed to be the hottest day, but I know Saturday's supposed to be pretty bad.
What the hell is this? Speed promotion had in Ohio.
I mean, I wouldn't say that I wouldn't disagree, but I'm gonna agree.
So spill the beans then, Chris.
What's speed promotions?
I don't know.
That big race going on. They're going to that 100,000 next weekend.
Oh, okay.
It's the
weekend.
reboot of No Prep Kings.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
It's the reboot of No Prep Kings.
Something else.
That's
Something
the
else
best
I don't
way I
watch.
can describe it.
That guy might have one of the best screen names ever.
I can't fucking read it.
That's
Ram it
amazing.
in. Okay.
Or Booty. And no, guys, I'm not in the part of the state that got flooded. That's the northern part of the state. So
Yeah, big rest in peace, Rob Sparks, for sure.
Yes. Very, very sad.
Yeah, it sucks. He was I wasn't super close with him, but I mean, if I saw him out in public, we were giving each other hugs. And he was actually the first person that I met at, I don't know if you ever heard of that. They meet up in Middletown, White Castle parking lot.
I've heard of it.
So like in high school, that was the first person I met. And it was when he was Big Rob. And he ran it like, I pulled into my buddy's car and we get out and peek in this big, huge SUV and Rob's sitting in the passenger seat like a kingpin. And I'm like, oh my God, this is Big Rob. Buddies ever since.
Yeah. I mean, he did some stuff at Thornhill.
Yeah.
Obviously, Thornhill doesn't do a whole lot of events now. And they've been trying to help better the track and stuff. It's those outlaw tracks, it's not a lot of events there. Friday Night Lights back when that was so huge in the Cincinnati area. And he used to usually always come to most of the events. Like I think the last time I saw him was, I believe it was Warren Woods last year. We always chat and stuff like that about stuff here and there. And yeah, it's definitely a
Big Rob Entertainment.
Yep.
Yeah, so, it was pretty rough to hear because the friend group of the White Castle hangout people are the same group of people that lost Trey Thomas on the motorcycle accident or whatever. So it's that group of friends is, keep them in your prayers because it's been a tough year and a half for those people. We're due for a nice break and not have to go to funerals. It's just, it sucks, but it's life. So live it to the fullest.
100% right there. I'm right. Oh,
Jesus! Now we got two of you.
Alex and Alex. Dude, look at your beard.
Yeah.
Did you shave it?
Yeah, I cut it. It was time.
Just
It was time for a change.
Pretty
much. I went to my barber and he was like, he grabbed it like down here and he was like this. I was like, nah, man, like there.
How many scratches did you put in that fucking Lexus this weekend taking it off road? Is the real question I have. Who in their right mind buys a brand new Lexus and then puts 34s on it and then takes it off roading? That guy.
Some guy with money.
I mean, if I can afford it, yeah, why not?
Who was off roading the Lexus?
That guy.
Damn.
Oh, he's got 35s. I'm sorry, 35s. He did that. They did that off-road adventure in Oklahoma this weekend.
Oh, the off-track road. Yeah, I know.
Yep. That J-Rod put together, I believe it was. Yep.
That's a fact right there, T-Bone.
Oh, man.
Fact. Money don't know where, don't give a fuck, and don't care where it came from.
Hey, Alex, I meant to message you. Like, Hell yeah, and y'all making it to Saturday on PDRA. Making eliminations.
You know, we were there. We were there for eliminations. It was by default as an alternate because Chris Tootin wrecked and he was qualified 14th. And then we had to race our buddy Bill Riddle. So at least we gave him an easy pass in round 2.
The wheel stand through the finish line though, that was gangster shit.
You talking about the video they posted on Thursday from like top end?
Yeah.
We should play that here because I'll point something out when we play it. Let me see if I can. Who can I send it to? Chris?
Chris.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm on my phone.
Chris is IT.
I'm gonna try and find it. I'll send it to you and I'll point something out really funny.
All right.
Oh, and just because we hadn't talked about it since we hadn't had both of y'all on here since, let's go back a few weeks. Let's go back because I just watched the video too. Canadian and America Alex on the Dragon.
Listen,
It was a good time, dude.
We were.
He was
ready.
scared. He was scared. I'll tell you one thing. He was holding on to the handle.
There was a couple places where I was like, man, I wouldn't mind slowing down.
Hey, I just look every year on that trip. So I've gone twice now to Shady Side for that race. I'll keep going as long as I can. But every year I've scared someone on the way. So last year it was Ben on the what's the one that got washed off the mountain? I-40?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was doing 90 mile an hour through the twisties on I-40 on the side of the mountain, and Ben was like, I got kids, man. Oh shit.
He's got kids, but does he? Never mind.
What the fuck? What?
Oh, the fucking quarter ran out.
Uh-oh.
Fucking Wi-Fi.
What just happened? I was just
is
going to
going
replay the
on?
video.
Oh wait, they what is it? Not it's not a nickel or not a quarter. It's what they call it, a toolie or
A toonie or some shit like that.
yeah. That's what we said.
Just don't have
You get Mike on here, and he'll fucking figure it out.
100% Silverado, Scott. 100%.
Yes, 100% Canadian internet.
I'm trying to reset my camera right now.
Candace said, "Oh, you were driving rough on U.S. roads?" Plug.
His mom unplugged his Wi-Fi. Oh my god, loony. Oh boy, they call it a loony. How much is a loony?
That's a great question. I don't know. God.
Looney's $1, Toonie's $2.
Yeah,
Wait a minute, there he is.
Yeah.
Hey.
My camera's messed up, and every time I bump the cord, it shuts off now.
I got a visual of that fucking camera going off and you screaming, "Mom!
Mom, the internet! Mom, get off the telephone!"
56K just dropped.
I hope no one's home right now.
All right, I got this video. Hang on, I'm putting it up right now.
You're gonna have to play it a couple times.
All right, here we go.
This was our first pass off the trailer.
Okay.
So, did anyone notice anything?
That the front right wheel never went back to the ground.
Yeah, it's that gangster. It's that gangster Willie.
Yeah, so
He's got that 3-wheel motion all the way down.
yeah, we had no idea that one of those struts was full tight and one was full loose because Jake put new struts on the car. And he had Mensers on there. It's got just strange whatever spindle struts on there now. Just try them out. And I guess, the adjustments backwards, and they adjusted one, and they were like, okay, we had to go all the way back. So then they turned it all the way back the other way, I guess. So they were opposite from each other. So one was full loose and one was full tight. But he wondered why when he was doing wheelies, he could still steer the car a little bit. That's why. And we had no idea. We didn't know it. We went testing the week before. It probably was doing it then too. We just had no idea.
Do you like not check that?
There was a lot going on, and it just, kind of, it got checked, but we thought it was right, and turns out we were all wrong. So yeah,
That's the nice way of Alex saying it wasn't his job.
Yeah, I don't. Look, I'll be honest. I don't help work on the car. I just help turn it around between rounds, and I'll do a little bit of grunt work here and there. But all that shit's all the driver.
Oh, the instructions are in American.
Yeah, they don't have them in English and French, so I don't know how to read them.
Holy shit!
But yeah, hey, whatever. It didn't. It's not like
I mean, it looked like it was rolling, though.
Yeah, it only won a 42, I think, but that was off the trailer, so we were happy with it.
Yeah, that's what I said. For off the trailer, I mean, with 3 shocks set right and 1 bad, yeah, I can't explain that.
Yeah, and then from there, just like every other weekend, it was just all downhill. So,
oh, which way downhill?
Downhill.
Faster?
But no,
faster or slower?
Downhill, like just struggle. But dude, that tire, that like Tim Essick told us, he said that tire will humble you, and he wasn't bullshitting. You think a big floppy 33 10.5W is going to be easy? It's the hardest thing we've ever done.
Air pressure.
I've heard a lot say the 28's a lot easier to adapt to than the 33.
Dude, I'll be the first to say it here, though. I haven't put up the video of that weekend, but I will be the first to say at the very end of the video, Jake does announce what the next plans are for the car, and it does require 28s, and it's this weekend coming up.
Ooh.
Oh.
It's not the big money one, though. It's a local deal. But 28s are going on the car, and me and his brother Josh looked at him and said, Jake, what are you gonna do if it just works? And he don't know what he wants to do now. If it works on 28s, I don't know what's happening next. I don't know what the future plans are. I hope it stays on 28s, but I know he wants to keep going to the PDRA this year, so we'll see. Definitely not. None of that quarter miles. Dude, I can't believe that track runs quarter mile.
Wait a minute. Why did it post to mine?
Hey, why did Chris say that? Chris, why'd you say that?
What just happened?
I appreciate the support, Chris. Great minds think alike.
Confused right now.
Oh,
Well, if I've
also,
got the ability-
I got good news too. Corey, continue. I'll tell you after.
No, go ahead.
I got good news. I will be flagging in Toronto after a year and a half hiatus from attending that facility. I will be flagging there on Saturday because I trust the promoter. Which all comes down to how I'm assuming the rest of you guys that flag do things. You'll work for a promoter, not for a track.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think
know.
I'm crazy for saying that.
I don't know. It depends. It depends on how fucking bad the track is.
I don't know. I'm not gonna shit on the track. It's a nice facility. I just don't agree with the upper levels of stuff. But people thought I would never go back there, and maybe
I was going to
that's
ask you, is that the track that you flagged at before? But
yeah, it is. So I said I would never go back.
Same staff?
Yeah, but it's a different promoter this time, and the promoter I trust it. It's the guy that won Dig or Die, John Legato.
Oh, okay.
No.
I like him. I trust John. I'm going to give him a chance. But
Yeah,
if the track tried to hire me, I would still be on the no. I would still be saying no.
How does Mike feel about that?
Mike Corley?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure he suggested them to hire me, and they thought I would say no, and they didn't ask until I spoke with John. I said, John, just so you know, like if you wanted me to, I will, because it's you asking me, not the facility. And he was like, he thought I would tell them to fuck off. I'm like, no, I'll work for you. I'll work for a promoter I like.
Was
So,
Mike
yeah.
on here last week?
No, he was in comments, I think.
No.
Oh, is that true? They got the girl in jail.
I don't know.
Oh,
I have no idea. Maybe
just
Mike
make
might
sure you don't get the head nod from Mike again, Alex.
Yeah, I'm gonna count Mike out to like 9.5 just to make sure.
Yeah, he does have them True North turbos on there, so you know the
It
Bible
does-
will take a little time to spool.
It does spool faster, from what I've been
Oh,
told.
shit.
Well, that's
Yeah,
good.
Yeah, but it's Mike though.
Yeah, he might be looking down at his dash and go, "Yeah, I'm not ready yet." No,
No, I'm not ready. Yeah. What the fuck you doing, dude? I said I wasn't ready.
I could, Dalton. I could tow Mike's truck around with my tractor. That thing could pull a car, no problem.
Oh boy.
Still got the
Also-
sissy sticks on it.
No, they're off because I have a plow on the back of it right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm
I didn't know
getting
if you.
I'm getting ready to make a
So-
safe for plowing video.
Yeah, I didn't know if you were getting, a sack on you yet or not.
Yeah.
But I guess not.
Can you repeat that again?
I'm making a safe for work plowing video.
Thank you.
People are checking my YouTube and they're tired of seeing us lose every race we go to. So I'm gonna make some new tractor content.
I think Chris needs to plow that old girl from Warren Wood that one time instead of trying to split the pot. And, that gets a lot of views on his have her crawl on your sleeper there in the simulator.
I mean, you'll have that. Fucking $12.59 TikTok's been talking to me.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that one
Oh,
that was
boy.
on here, that one chick that was on here.
Yeah.
736.
Yeah, 7:36, 6:36, 6:45.
I ain't got much of an appetite, so I brought you a little tiny burger. And something to
What?
drink.
She's been snapping you?
She's been messaging me.
Oh boy.
Send new. What?
What is it? This? Oh, he said he got me a burger or something. Where's the camera at?
Yep, that's right.
Oh,
Mhm.
I'll go sideways with it.
Hey, America, Alex, you going to Kentucky this weekend?
Yeah. I talked to Poland tonight, and I'll be down. I'm leaving Friday morning, and then I'll be there all weekend. Well, Friday, Saturday.
What the hell?
What candy did you crush together?
It's my burger. It's my what is it?
Joy
Look like
Joy
Skittles.
Bomb burger. If they are, that's what they are. But they're about
A bunch of crushed Skittles.
it's about 15 grams of THC in that thing.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
No, pretty good. Not gonna lie.
I was gonna say, Alex, if not, come up to Ohio. Chris is buying Texas
Ooh, that's
Roadhouse
sweet.
Saturday for lunch.
I'm not cool. I'm not cool enough for that.
No,
Cool enough for what?
For you to come to Ohio.
no, I got tea in there.
Oh my god.
Don't worry, me and Ken's got your
I'm
back.
kidding.
We got
I'm
this.
kidding.
Ah, man, fucking sweet.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I know, Chris. I know.
Yeah, I'm out of ice. So I get ice. Oh God.
I don't know. You want to see him?
No, keep those.
No,
Keep them
no,
away. Get them
no.
out.
Oh, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't
Nobody
do it.
wants to see
Dude,
that.
no, do it. 'Cause, like he was at that point that chair
Do it.
sit backwards and he would just.
Yeah, this is a small tire race. I'm driving 3 hours. Silverado.
I'm driving 4.5 to Ohio.
Yeah, I think it's 3.5 for
Oh,
me.
Lightweights.
I'm going to see some the last shot on that gangster surface.
Yeah, what's the deal? Are they redoing it?
Yeah. Yeah. It'll be a brand new surface. They're starting actually next week. They're gonna rip it up and be done by exactly a month away. So like July 25th.
Well, it is sad to know that that place is going to change.
It's definitely
Hi.
disappointing.
We
I really don't know what to say. Like, it just sucks. I mean, it's cool and all that they want to make it fast, but
I didn't know if
the prettiest track in the world is not the coolest track in the world.
No, not from the outside. It's just kind of like,
That's all I have to say. I'd rather go to a hole in the wall than go to a mega facility. All day long.
That
What?
is disgusting.
What kind of hole in the wall? Like the one in the bathroom stall, or?
boy.
I mean,
what I fucking walk into here.
it depends on my place, I guess.
Like, I had an old guy at work tell me once about something like that, and I'd cut him off. I was like, dude, I don't need to know because I already know what was on the other side.
Oh, Lord Almighty. Moose, no, unfortunately, they're going to start racing on it. And I mean, it's probably going to be pretty fast. So I don't know, like, what the
Is it going
surface-
concrete or is it going asphalt?
It's going to be both.
Oh, so about what, like 100 foot of concrete and go to asphalt or something, or
Pretty. I think it'll actually remain kind of the same layout as it is now. So, but they're going to extend the track though about 100 feet wider than what it is now.
Oh, I got one. I got half one.
So, I mean, it's probably going to be pretty fast. They're going to grind it and stuff, and I know they're going to reconcrete it back towards the burnout box. And I like I said, I don't know what it'll be like.
Are they draining the swamp behind the burnout box?
See, no.
I want to know what's in that swamp.
I don't want to know what's in that swamp. Probably some big ass snakes.
Salute.
I don't even want to know what's at the swamp at the end of the track.
Lord.
But I know that they're gonna put walls up too because they're gonna knock guardrails down, so there will be a full wall track all the way down.
Which I would say, like, even with it being concrete, like, what is it? Probably 100 foot of concrete right now, maybe like 150 foot.
Yeah, that's probably a good estimate.
Even being that going to asphalt, I mean, that's how Elk Creek is, and dude, it's
They're all
still
fucked up right now.
just depending on how it's upkept. I mean, it can still be pretty sketchy.
Yeah, I don't know. No, well, they did say that they would unprep it if we wanted when the time comes, but just kind of have to see what it's going to be like. What is that, Lim?
The Veters, whatever. It's iced tea, lemonade, cannabis. You say 20 milligrams? More than that. We're gonna be floating. Oh, more than that. Oh shit.
But I do know James TG's coming, Nonstop Radio's coming. I know Brian White's coming. He's gonna run 26s and small tire this weekend.
Hell yeah.
And there's a few other guys that would normally not run small tire that are going to run small tire just because of the people that won't be on the property that's this weekend. So we'll see what
Who's
happens.
not going to be there?
Mike Camp won't be there. Zach Jones won't be there. Logan won't be there. Jason and them won't be there.
So they're going to run because they think they have a chance now, I guess, without saying it.
That's what I get. I don't know, but
I mean, no offense.
I will tell you,
man. I'm not calling anyone slow, but why not? Hell, you get a weekend with guaranteed money.
Yeah, I mean,
All the
in this
killers are
track,
gone? Shit.
buddy, it's gonna be slow. Like, it is bad. I'm telling you, it's we ain't scraping it. Like, I could pull probably we pulled a
Oh yeah, Junior.
probably a 2.5-inch section of rubber off of where the original burnout box was. So,
Did
like,
you
we're not
measure it
scraping
with
it.
your thingy?
Yes, I did. That's
Okay.
how exactly. That's how exactly I knew that.
Yeah, I knew 2.5 inches. We knew exactly 2.5 inches.
Sean will be there in hard tire. I know Moss will be there in hard tire. I know Floyd's going to be there.
Is that supposed to be a 10 apiece?
Who's doing the live stream? You should know who's doing the live stream. I got
Straight out Chris's man.
Jesus Christ.
I want to. You better not be able to get on my shit.
I don't know how I'm on Chris's, but I'm abusing the power.
I don't know how you are either, to be honest with you.
Comments and it's showing up as Chris Lane too. So, oh boy.
God almighty. But I'm telling you, it's going to be slow. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and make a prediction. I bet you a 40 will win that race.
I was gonna say, what do you think? 50 maybe?
A 540?
Like a 540.
Damn.
I bet you.
I was gonna say 20s or 30s. With it
I don't think it'll be that fast. It's bad. It's gonna be scary. But scary is good. I mean, gives the guys who struggle, a chance. I mean, shit, I think you can go faster on a backside than you can at this track right now.
I think the concrete will come around fast, but I think the asphalt will struggle, especially in the heat.
Yeah,
the asphalt will struggle.
Yeah. Oh, it definitely will. I mean,
Yes, sir.
It's definitely going to be. It's definitely going to be wild, for sure. But
I mean, I think it's cool because this is the first time y'all have had 26. This is the first time y'all have had 26s, right?
Yes.
Since I've been going. First time you've had tailgate.
Yep.
Guaranteed money on top of small tire. I mean.
Yep. It's $5,000 to win no matter what.
Stick shifts points deal too, right?
Yep. So the stick shift points is stick shift points for the Tremec transmission at the end of the year. Plus, there's money on top of the winner and runner up. And then if you go out first round, it's free entry and it's $300 to win.
Oh, and Chris Chris is buying the 100th gate grilled cheese sandwich.
Oh,
what?
The 100th
What am I-
fan through the gate gets a grilled cheese sandwich.
Oh, Lord Almighty.
Why a grilled cheese? Is it because he's making them at night?
Is it, I thought they were gonna they get like free complimentary rolls from Texas Roadhouse.
That would be
You know,
nice.
Actually, if we could auction this off right now, if we could make this happen, I see Steven's in here. I see Stripper Glitter Media. Steven, make this happen. Do the Stripper Glitter experience with Chris Lane all weekend. Whoever the highest bidder is will put the money on top of a pot, and they just get to experience the whole weekend with Chris.
Yeah.
Nobody wants that. I'm telling you that right now.
Fucking bread that he gets fucking yeast infection.
All right, here, I'm going to show you what track looks like.
All right, I'll take this down. There we go. We can bring that back up if needed.
Yep.
I watched this earlier, man. Who was flying the drone? Steven?
Yep. Like,
Steven,
look
I'll
at
give you
the,
like a
look at the, look at
7.3 out of
this,
10.
look at that spot right there in the right lane of that rubber. Like that's
Is that
bare
the start line?
that's bare concrete right there where that rubber is.
Is that the launch pad of the starting line?
That's where no, that's actually technically the burnout box is actually like back where you see where the burnout box normally is when they bracket race. We're actually gonna move the burnout box up a little bit up to the guardrail. Just try to get that track to get a little bit of bite back to it. But
has anyone heard from the Tabers?
No.
Somebody needs to page the Tabers. Tell them we need them at Magnolia this weekend.
Oh boy,
that's weird.
They get Ron
Tabers
Jeremy
and Frankie
fixed or it's Ron Jeremy, right? The Camaro.
Mm-hmm. I think they got all three cars going right now, don't they?
Oh, they got 3 cars. Well, I knew Dave and Chris. Oh, and Frankie.
Dave, Chris, and Frankie.
Yeah.
Now, if you go back to that, he cut it off. He cut it off early, but if you look, there's the perfect area for a backside race at this track. Chris just does not want to show it because he knows I'll say it.
Yeah. If you want to start in the swamp in the left lane.
Oh yeah.
Well, you said they're extended at 100 foot, so they're about to make it backside official.
I mean, that might be an option.
Hey, Chris, I got a question for you.
Answer.
How much would it take for you to eat that?
Absolutely not.
This is my dinner. My dinner tonight. How much would it take?
That's cargo.
It is a. Hold on, let me look. It's a salmon volcano roll. How much would it take?
Chris, don't fall for it, dude.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Dude, I get boiled eggs from Love's all the time.
Dude, I get hot dogs from Love's every time I stop. What?
Oh yeah.
Dude,
I bet you get it without no bar either.
I got a story for you guys. So my buddy, on the way to War in the Woods, we stopped at a Love's, and my buddy, for some reason, has a shirt that says, "Please be patient, I have autism." So we walk into the Love's. It's my buddy Mike G, for anyone who knows. Chris, you know him for sure.
Oh, God Almighty.
We walk into Love's, and he's like, "Yeah, Glizzies," and the lady working there looks at him and reads his shirt, and she was like, "Oh no." So we walk over to the roller, and there is none ready. They're all behind the line. So he goes, "Oh shit, there's none ready." And she goes, "Oh, it's okay, I'll check them." And she holds up the thermometer. She checks them, and they're only 109. And she goes, "Oh, they're only 109." And he goes, "What are they supposed to be?" And she goes, 140. And he goes, "What? 140? I can't wait for that." And then she was like, you can throw them in the microwave. And me and my other buddies were dying laughing. just dying. So to top it all off, we have that encounter. Whatever. We go to War in the Woods. On the way home, we stop at the same Loves. The same lady's working.
Oh,
He
shit.
walks in first, and she looks at him, and she goes, shit, let me see if I got it. She looks at him, and she holds up the thermometer. As soon as he walks in, she goes, I'm going to check him for you. And then I couldn't even talk. And then he's just putting it on. So like I have a hot dog, and I put mustard on it, and it's out. And he looks at me in front of all these people, and he goes, "Just use the new one." He like yells at me over the mustard. Oh my god! And then there was some dude in there, not with us, making a hot dog, and he looks at his like girlfriend and wife, and he goes, "I'm about to fuck me up this hot dog," and just walks out with it. But yeah, if you go to if you ever stop at the Loves in between Toledo and Fort Wayne, they're ready for hot dog autism.
Damn.
The one time Alex talked me into Love's hot dogs after KD, they didn't have but one on the roller. Like legitimately one.
I don't think I've ever eaten anything
that was
off
my
a roller
time for God's
at the
sake.
Loves, at least.
Alex, you can have that one. I'll just stack on something.
And I had it.
Y'all have Quick Trips over there? Or QTs?
Yep. Yep.
I've been to them.
Yeah.
Around here.
Man, they got all kinds of roller shit down here.
They do. They got good mac and cheese too.
Yeah.
Didn't we go to one?
Yeah, we did. Was it on the way back?
On the way home.
Yeah.
Yeah, all my shit hooked up from the TV. No. All this hot dog talk, you think that was good. Yeah, you say hot dog 3 times and he'll hear with his mouth open.
God almighty.
Trying to recruit a few more to come up, Chris.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm trying to find something right now.
D-Dog 9 plus.
I like going to Love's because I get the fuel discount
It's his TV.
Yeah.
and the rewards.
Yeah. The 5 cents off still?
It's 15 cents off diesel. I think it's
going on.
I think it's 5 cents off regular gas, I believe.
I'm 20 cents off right now for the rest of the month, so
What did you say? Shoots.
sheets.
Oh, I think I've shit in the sheet. I think I shit in the sheets before. Say that 3 times real fast when you got shit.
Shit.
Happy's supposed to be getting on if he's able to.
I'm at like
No,
30
I hate the wrong comment.
anyway, so.
Hey, for the inquiring mind, everything has been settled. We're all good again. The world is good.
Chris is Bill racing
For now.
Oh wait, what happened? What happened?
Everything's good.
With what?
The other people. Everything's good now.
Oh, I'm good with it.
Everything's good.
We're gonna have to put that in the group chat or in the whatever that we can comment ourselves. I'm a little fucked up right now. I ain't gonna lie.
It is off subject, but the little barbecue joint that's right there beside the airport in Shelby, when you're coming into Shady Side, by the way, great food. That's a must stop for next year.
Hey, is he talking about?
Yeah, you drive by and it says something about hot dogs on the door, or they got a sign that says something about hot dogs.
Burgers, hot dogs, burgers.
Oh, he don't need you no
chicken,
more. But he
barbecue.
just walked right by.
All good.
Every time I drove by, it wasn't open because Corey told us to get to the racetrack before 9 a.m. or whatever every single day.
I mean, I had good breakfast at the track too. I ain't gonna lie.
Dude, that I got a bologna burger, changed my life.
Same thing.
I've had
Dude.
fried bologna before. It blew me away how good it was.
There's not
You got
another
thick cut or
track in the
thin cut?
nation that
It was
fried
a
bologna is
thick-
better than theirs.
It was a thick piece of bologna on top of a cheeseburger. It was in the cheeseburger.
Yeah.
It was good.
We've had
It was real good.
there was a place I went to. I can't remember where I was at. They did like a double meat, and then they had the fried bologna in the middle of it.
Oof.
It was pretty good. I couldn't even get my mouth around it.
Have a good night, Gary.
Hey, Gary. It's slow.
We
It's
ain't
not
got
a
no
diabetes
discipline
burger.
yet.
It will clean your system out before it hits you with the diabetes.
Dude,
Maybe you, but dude, I got an iron gut. I could eat anything. I'm good. The second I
just
try
think
and eat
about some
healthy, it ruins my life.
smoked hickory bacon on that with some cheddar cheese. God dang.
What is it the way? Now, if you order it all the way down there, you get a cheeseburger, a piece of fried bologna, and then hot dog chili, mustard and onions on it, and slaw if you want slaw.
No slaw. I'm not a slaw guy. That sounds actually pretty good. That actually sounds pretty damn good, to be honest with you.
Oh, that's how they make burgers in Carolina. Like, if you go somewhere and you ask for a burger in a Carolina place and you say you want it all the way, like anywhere else, that's lettuce, tomato, onion, mayonnaise. Down there, it's chili, mustard, onions, and slaw. If you say slaw.
Hell yeah! I went to Mission Barbecue the other day. We hit it on the side of the road on the way home, dude. Oh god, it was good. For a chain, I can't believe how good that place is.
Mission Barbecue and Dickie's, I think, are two of the better chains there is.
You get new earbuds?
It was good. Like I just got a pulled pork sandwich with side of mac and cheese and baked beans and brisket.
Fucking brand new.
Dude, the jalapeno cheddar sausage.
I got a piece of that too. I was there for round meat.
Whoa, boy! Don't say that too much.
717. I'll be live 30 minutes before the round starts. So, what time are we starting on Friday?
Huh?
Whatever time first round's supposed to start, I'm live 30 minutes before that at least.
Come on,
I've got
Come on now.
Old media channel. I've got all the stuff already set up for it. You can just go and click
don't
the
do me
bell
like
and
that,
let you know
bro.
once we're live.
Don't do me like that, bro.
What?
717 or what is it? I'm about to ban that guy. Chat or who? With the damn lip, he was like murdering over.
Hey, what time is your race on Saturday going on at? Is it at night?
Yeah, it starts at 7.
Damn, we're gonna have people busy. We're gonna have people busy. Ben's gonna be live up at the race in Canada. You better get 2 TVs going.
There you go, guys.
Is that Sean?
I'm gonna get the band hammer for everybody.
Hey, the first time I ever seen Murder Nova, I can say this was in a DVD when Limpy was flagging it. So,
No shit.
Long time ago,
dude. I swear,
some people don't even know what DVDs are.
Yeah, I swear the first time I ever saw Murder Nova is that video of him doing that wheelie on the street when it still had like a Roots blower or whatever, top mount blower with like carbs on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
I swear to God, I downloaded that video on LimeWire. I was like searching street racing videos. You get like Honda hookup and Rankin Road, and then there's like Nova does big wheelie on the street.
Well, What was it? It was a 1320 DVD. I saw it on. It's one of the cash days. It's the one where they do like the photo shoot, and you got Murder Nova, the Chevelle, the flat black Chevelle, and I guess it was Chief's car too.
Dude, he still got that car, buddy.
Yeah.
He still got that car. He lives out west of here, where I'm at right now. He come out here for our first time and stuff. Talk to him. Yeah, good old guy. Good old guy.
Limpy's
He
inside
was
of a
the
tornado
original.
right
He
now.
was, yeah, he was on the. He was the original burger out too. 'Cause he came out like way back in the day. That car.
Dude, that was one of the first Pro Charger cars too. I remember being like in the street too, like big time. Dude, yeah, it's almost scary.
I had a beer. I had my
You had
butt
to go
chin
pee.
covered. I had the butt chin covered. 'Cause y'all don't know I got a butt chin. Now, y'all do now, but I got a butt chin.
Yeah, you know their old videos when it's shaved Limpy.
Sid Haig. Who's Sid Haig or Haig? Who is that dude?
I have no idea.
I'm not a very
Captain
bright
Spaulding.
man, so
Yeah,
Captain
Captain
Spaulding,
Spaulding.
man. You ever watched House of a Thousand Corpses? 3 from Hell? Whatever the second one was, I can't remember now.
Man,
I watched
that's
the
just,
first
one.
that is rude. That is rude.
What?
Saying Limpy looks like a clown.
I am a clown. You heard? We on this. What are we on? This 50 milligrams? 100
Yeah, I was about
milligrams?
to
Oh
say,
yeah,
you-
100
you
milligrams.
You don't have the bug zapper with you this week?
I do. I bought a new one, dude. Oh yeah, check this out. I bought a new one. These are solar, but these motherfuckers are. It takes all day to charge these motherfuckers, and then I put them on auto at night, so they kind of turn on and then they turn off, so they'll start charging. 4,500 volts.
Oh shit.
Yeah, get right. The bug zapper.
What's her name that runs
The one that
concession
I had is right there. I must be lagging.
Do what?
Comments as they're flying up. But no, she had one of them she had bought, and where she had the outdoor concession set up for us at the RC race. And dude, I'd hear that thing go off on something. I was like looking for Limpy. I was like,
Yeah. The dude in the the dude with the gray coupe one, that dude was freaking rolling. Man, it was the closest race of the night was between him and the 4-out in the first round. Both of them turbo cars, and Chris said he was on the big end, and he was doing the finish line, and he was like, he's seen the red car, and he said he's seen the other car, and then he goes, the other car, the car that ended up winning had probably 20 mile an hour on the big end, and he drove right by him and got him. But yeah, he was on a mission. Dude had it.
be right
I said
back,
after
guys.
the second round, you just go ahead and give that guy the money. We'll be done. And
No shit.
yeah, nothing, no disrespect to the other guys, but man, I know anything can happen when you're racing, but man, that guy was dominant. It didn't matter which lane he was in and which street he was on.
How many cars did they have?
I think it was 12.
Get it done in one spot?
Nah, we had to move spots.
Yeah, I know. I jumped on. I think think as you guys were just starting, I think I jumped on for a minute to see what was happening, and I think I went to bed.
Well, lucky the promoter guy was pissed off that they tried to run a shootout without him. Without him? I don't know. Not sure. I am pretty high right now. I'm just gonna let you know. But I don't know. That doesn't even ring a bell. Ooh, at all.
Yep.
Early daylight. No, it's almost 9 o'clock here or 8:30 here. The sun's it's behind the clouds right there. It gets dark about 9 something here. I don't know what time it gets dark out there.
What does he say? Is Red Dog safe to run the Malibu wagon tailgate? Does it have a tailgate that folds down like a truck? If it has a tailgate that folds down like a truck does, you're good to go.
I think the older ones do.
I think
they all do. I think they all do.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if it's just like Chris Stewart's wagon, you should be fine. Because I believe he is running tailgate too. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, you're good. Yep, as long as it folds down just like a pickup truck does. That's all I care about.
Oh, I'm talking about the morning after the Mexico race. The second shootout or whatever. Joey with that truck, that camo truck. The Dolph Wrap truck, S10. It's on radios. Motherfucker was on fucking radios and he was getting it on the street.
Really? Was there a lot of rubber down?
Nah, not really. And it was dirty too. They just got that truck working now. It's a True Street truck, but they got that thing rolling.
Oh yeah. Sweet, Jake should be there for right now. So yeah.
I got you. T-Bone.
Hopefully the tailgate class is pretty good. I don't know. Ain't too many trucks out there that run that stuff anymore. So hopefully get some vehicles for that. I know 26s is probably gonna be pretty good. I know a lot of people that went and bought 26s in the last 2 months, just so they can run Friday night. I don't know. I mean, I'll be there for Run What You Brung. I doubt maybe 2, maybe.
Y'all get the same thing like that here.
Yeah, and I actually put a tire size restriction on Run What You Brung. I put anything 29 and bigger.
Yeah.
Keep
Test passes on them.
Yeah.
Nobody getting that on 28.
Yeah, but I mean there are going to be, guys on 28s and tailgate, but it's whatever. I don't really care. I said 26s with a whole new setup. Yep, I know. I actually know Mike just went and got 26s tonight from up at Summit, so I think we're going to try to go to Quaker tomorrow night and test and see how it does. That car's never ever been on 26, so who the hell knows what's going to happen.
Oh boy.
So.
No, his car, he ain't never tried 26s before?
Hell no. We haven't talked about the Pink Sword deal yet. We have not.
Yeah, man. I heard somebody ducked out.
That's what I heard too.
I
don't know. I heard there was I don't know. It's really odd. Yeah. What's up, Brian? Yeah. No 28s in Run What You Brung. It has to be a 29 or bigger. It's the only change that I made to that. So I know you're usually a 26s guy, so I assume you'll probably be on 26s for Friday.
Floyd, you putting the 26s on for Friday?
He sure is.
Yeah.
He sure is. Curious to see how many cars transition over.
So they had what, 16 cars or was it 32 cars at that Peaks deal?
There was
I think it
Well,
was
there-
8 for the
8.
Pinks deal, 16 for the
Oh,
call
8.
out deal.
Okay. And the so I guess I don't know. All I know is my boy won. Y'all be sleeping on that step though. Y'all be sleeping on it.
Yeah, from what I understand is that I guess it rained Friday there, and they had some I guess there were some concerns about the track surface, which I don't see how they would. I mean, they really would be. I mean, I feel like Rockingham's pretty good as far as their surface of getting it fixed, of whatever needed to be fixed.
Dude, they just spent a ton
where they
of
were?
money, like filling cracks
Yeah.
and shit, so it wouldn't pump.
Yeah. And I mean, if you have a ton of rain, which I don't know how much rain they actually got, I mean, if it's anything like what we've got here in the last week or two, I mean, I don't fucking doubt it because it just never fucking stops raining. And I guess some guys had some different voices of opinions about running on it, and they said they move everything to Saturday, and I guess the guy that voiced the opinions, I guess he ended up bailing out. But what's kind of crazy is there was all these pictures of like these titles and stuff like that they obviously had scheduled to post on the day of the event to be like, hey, we have the titles to all these cars. These guys are going to come out and run. Well, I guess it turns out that there was only a couple of guys that sent titles in because I guess some people didn't have titles and they had to go reapply for new titles. And I don't know who the guy's name is. I really don't. I heard so many stories. Like, somebody knows the name, shout it out. I don't know. I was trying to listen to Tom's live the other night, and it was like going all over the place, and I was like, I can't listen to this. But apparently they didn't give them all the titles to every car like they were supposed to from the start. And I guess they did give them a title, and I guess somehow accidentally they were given the title back. So obviously there was some miscommunication between the people who had the show versus the people that were like working the show. And that guy ended up leaving in the middle of the night. And then I guess, I don't know, from what I understood is that when they came in the next day and said, hey, this racer left, the way the wording that I appear it was that you won the cars and then you won the $15,000 because, like, where would they just get $15,000 from if they valued what that car was worth? So,
did they have a budget or something, or
I don't know. See, I don't know. I don't know if there was a budget.
Don Burns was just like, who the fuck is Don Burns?
All right. Well, that would be okay. I guess that's the name, Don Burns. See, I don't know who that is. It's from Texas, I guess.
I don't know. There's several Texas guys on that thing.
Yeah, I don't know, but
this is a winner. You heard the winner.
And then after the race was over, I guess they still filmed the cars going on the trailer, and it left, and then it came back and dropped the cars off back to the people that raced.
What?
That was something that I picked up on in that live feed too. But I don't know if that's true or not. I'm not saying that that's true. It was a question that I had.
Yeah. What I didn't know if they have like a contract per se, like Street Outlaw deals, but if you read in some of the fine print, it says, or it said, that they may alter or do anything for production purposes or for whatever the fancy word is in them agreements that you sign. And stuff. But yeah, that's a great lot. But this day and age, social media is already being ran with it, so we already know the truth. Or we know three sides.
Yeah. Okay. So there, Andy, and just to confirm what I thought was correct. So yeah. So they loaded the cars up on the trailer and filmed it, obviously, to look like that. That guy had won the money or won the cars, and then they came back, dropped the cars back off. So I don't know. I mean, in the end of the day, it's all for TV. I mean, obviously, we've seen how TV dictates. Not saying that's a bad thing, but like just the controversy leading up to it, obviously, is a little weird. I guess it's the best. A good view about it. Okay. Yeah, and I've seen a couple of perspectives from a couple of the guys that race. Obviously, Beasley and stuff was there. I read his posts and stuff, and yeah, I mean, it's just I don't know. I guess I'm just not into the TV stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just weird. I mean,
in all honesty, the winner could have looked at all the guys and sold them back for $1 each if he wanted to. It's his opinion to do whatever.
Yeah.
But hey, this is like, I hate the fact of everything that's being spilled out about it and how it's coming out and how it played out, because if you really sit back and think about it right now, the only drag racing we're seeing right now on TV is NHRA and stuff like that. We're not seeing anything, and right now, anything outside of that could be another good boom for drag racing right now.
Yeah, and I mean I don't know if it's going to be on television or if it's going to just be on like Power. I don't know. I have no idea.
I downloaded Power Tube. I'm sitting here. I've got it playing in the background right now. Like, I like the old pink stuff. I always love the show. So.
No, I love the old pink stuff. I mean, hell, we see a lot of the racers that we see now. That was on that show. Back when they were nobodies.
Either way, I'm going to watch it. Don't matter.
Yeah,
because I'm curious to see.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
I did see one of our local guys, good buddy J.E. Burnell. He won the call out portion and got the $10,000 on it. So that's a bad little car.
That's a fact. Yeah, see, you left home without your valuable good luck charm that I fucking gave you. Then you're asking for somebody if somebody had one. I was like, come on, this motherfucker. If I had another one, I would have definitely going to send it to you, but I definitely didn't. But yeah, I was trying to figure out all that went on. Then even players fuck up. Yeah. Speaking of races that didn't really do so stellar this weekend, definitely Speed Promotions definitely was up there on the top of the list.
Was that the deal again that you were talking about?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. The new MPK or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that big tire or is it small tire?
So they do both now. So
okay.
they have some guys in small tire, and they have some guys that are just run normal big tire. I think there was only 16 big tire there. I think there was only 6 small tire cars. Even 530 and stuff was I think there was only 15 on Friday and there was only 12 on Saturday, which don't get me wrong, that's fucking phenomenal money. 12 cars to run for 10 grand guaranteed. I mean, you'd be silly not to do that. What'd he just say?
That's my boy right there.
Looked up, he saw an off, and was John saying? The hell? Oh man!
Salty all the way, Wesley. Salty all the way.
Yeah. Yeah, the turnout was definitely I was surprised. I thought normally National
was it
Trails
packed or what?
No. I mean even spectator count was I would say there was probably if there was 500 people there, I'd be probably about what it was.
Dang. Is that the one where is that the deal that Dana what's his name? Dana Carr, what's the dude? The UFC dude.
Dana White.
Dana White. Is that the same the company or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was
Shit, they might be canceling them over. They don't.
If they only have
fucking better.
If they only have 500 spectators, how are they going to keep funding that?
Well,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I said.
I kind of heard some stuff, and I'm not going to throw it out there. I don't know if it's true.
In the private chat,
I heard some stuff.
Is that for the after show?
Yes. Okay. I heard some stuff, but I don't know. I'm just telling you right now. I don't know. That's just something I heard. That's all I gotta say.
It's okay. Hey, it's okay. Everyone here trusts you, Chris. You can
Discovery. I think, isn't it, Ron?
You can say
it. Yeah, I mean, honestly, really, no, there wasn't, Steve. There really was nothing going on hardly at all. It was the weather obviously was terrible.
That's what I was going to say.
They completely blotched the forecast on Saturday. It did end up raining, but it didn't rain till like 7 o'clock at night. And I'll say that probably had a lot to do with it. And Friday honestly was better than what it was. I don't know. Like I said, I just expected, like usually when they come to trails, we usually have a good turnout between small tire and anything. I think there was only 7 cars in 7-0, and they ran 7-0 on Saturday, and there was 6 cars, and it was $3 grand to win. Like, that's crazy. I should have just drove the fucking Audi down there. I would have probably won that.
And submission headed your way, Chris.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Absolutely not.
Oh boy. It might not be for Discovery, but I heard he's a fluffer for I don't know, what, Pornhub.
I'm going on. This is a fan submission.
Oh boy.
Dang, he at it again. I know. My daddy caught him trying to break into my house 2 days ago and beat him.
Oh my god.
Is that me running or what?
No.
Okay, so we got questions here. So who was all that in that video?
So the guy running is the one that left,
Okay.
and the other two.
Okay, I thought it was me. I was like,
What?
what the fuck am I stealing?
The other one was Brian Basone, that's over PowerTube TV, and Bruno Massel, which is the host of Pinks now.
Okay.
I didn't make that though, people. Just letting you know, that was 100% fan submission. I'm not that good.
Okay. All right. No, we got enough copyright strikes. We're done. That's it. That's it for us. Actually, honestly, we got our first copyright strike when the fucking show started. So
I haven't got nothing yet.
I always get it every time, but I actually dispute it and they actually allow it, which is nice.
I have another fan submission that's getting sent your way with a question after you post it up, Chris.
Oh boy.
I don't know if I'm ready for that.
God dang. Did you finish your shit? God dang, you're tough, dude.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, well, I forgot I had like that much tea in mine too. More tea.
So, and it
I
has
don't know.
the question with that picture is for Limpy.
Oh shit.
I don't even know if I want to post this.
So, the question from the fan is,
Oh my God.
Limpy, would you be the fluffer for those two?
That's Zach and who?
It looks like Brent.
That's
Ain't
Brent.
it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh boy, I don't know, man. I don't want no. Man, they'd give me something that I couldn't even get. Ajax couldn't even get off, man. Or Fabuloso, whatever cleaner comment that y'all, whatever.
Jesus Christ.
But I guarantee you, Brent right there is probably tasting the sack right now in that picture.
Oh my God. That's funny. That's good. Of course, Robert's the one that took that photo. Oh my God. Interesting.
For birth control.
Oh boy. That's, yeah.
Jesus.
Like I said, I don't like whatever happened. Whatever they ran for, they ran for. They gave cars back. I'll still watch it because I'm curious to see how everything turned out. Like the actual filming and everything. Oh. But so it was like I didn't really pay much attention on that end. So it was that bad on the spectator wise on speed promotions this weekend.
Yeah, it was it was Saturday. I think Saturday was actually worse than Friday was, believe it or not.
If y'all wake up in the morning and I'm sitting in the golf cart over there, sleep, don't think nothing about it. Just how far I can make. Oh shit! I'm still. Hold on. My mic's still on. Hold on.
Mike's still hot.
That's funny.
All right, we're back. Thanks.
Yeah, what's this? Because I seen a comment about that a couple weeks ago. Mike shaved Maxwell bald.
What?
I already shaved his balls, not his balls. Not balls. balls. I don't know if it's the Canadian translation there. I don't know if that's different.
Well, I'm not playing this audio. I'm gonna play the video. I'm definitely gonna play the video.
Oh shit.
Gabe, you need to come up this weekend, run stick shit, buddy.
I think Ed nailed it right on the head.
Oh shit.
Oh God.
Oh shit. Maxwell looking for a new owner.
What the fuck is happening?
Who's that? Was that Terry?
Why the
Yeah,
fuck was
Terry.
Terry running?
He dragged him out. He tried to drag him away.
Oh shit, that's good.
Oh, mother bitch.
Oh my god.
He gave me a burger. That motherfucker was sweet.
That's funny. What's this guy looking
Jonathan,
at?
go ahead and make the trip. I know Ken's coming. Come on.
Can I get out of the basement?
He's out the basement, man. He's locked in for the weekend.
Damn. Oh, they put a padlock on the basement door, so we can't get out. He can't blame. I can't get out because I'm locked in the basement. So they got it to where he can't even open the door to get in the basement. He's like, I'm kidding. I love you, Ken.
Terry didn't want the bald head next. Magnolia this weekend.
You don't want to come hang out with me. That's fine.
Trust me, if you run the backside of 710, this is right up your alley right here. And guaranteed money.
Motherfucker, you scared the shit out of me. Okay. Make me fucking shoot myself in the leg.
Oh boy.
Oh no, I bet he's shit.
Oh, I bet he has too.
Well, he was talking about how he took that shit and it was explosive.
This is true.
Remember, yeah, he said he took something and it was bad.
Yeah. It was something Kenzie got him, right?
Yeah, like he was taking all this stuff because he didn't shit.
He had shit since he had surgery.
And then Tuesday
Ooh.
he was like, "I'm about to get on," and then he didn't get on for a while because he was shitting his brains.
Yeah, you need to go back and watch that episode because he was talking about how bad it was.
He said,
Poor Kenzie.
It was bad.
I pray he didn't have to. So when I was bad sick in 18, I was in the hospital on the second stint, and they did the surgery and they're feeding me so much pain medicine. Like it was like 4 or 5 days.
Yeah,
and then they're like, we have to make you, and they gave me this stuff I had to drink. And about 2 hours later,
that's the shit that you take for your colonoscopy.
Ugh.
Yeah, because he said he couldn't move. Try
drinking a gallon of that shit.
He couldn't move off the couch, so he was pissing in a cup. and then Sarah found the cup.
I do that anyway. What the fuck are you talking about?
Sarah found the cup in the bathroom, and she goes, "Who the fuck's cup is this?"
No, it was sitting on the little stand there, and she said she would. Happy said she was picking up trash and picked up the cup and was like, what are you doing with this?" And he said, "I'm pissing in it." And she went, "Oh, you motherfucker."
Oh shit!
Look what Nick Butler said. Kenzie been putting that power washer to work.
You remember me posting up that deal? I don't know. Remember in the group chat with fucking that dude explosive shit all over the wall, and I put Happy's face on that motherfucker.
Yeah,
I think that's when it was, wasn't it?
Yes, I think you're right.
I mean, it was bad. And I seen that, and all I could think of was Happy's face on that motherfucker.
Yeah. Oh, I can only fucking imagine.
Gosh.
I can only imagine.
Could you imagine the sound of that if you're all on the toilet? It sounds like, I don't know what's worse, man. Puking in a fucking trash can or that sound. I don't know. They're both right up there.
Oh, T-Bone, you're sickening old T-Bone out.
How did I know that's the one you were going to share?
Fucking guys hacked my fucking YouTube account. The fuck? Hey, yeah, tell them about the spooled media page. So, like, everybody kept hold on. So everybody kept saying, "Hey, what happened to the spooled media page? What happened to the spooled media page?" And I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" I was like, and I tried to go live on your spooled media page, and it made me try to re-log into your account. And and obviously I didn't do it because obviously I don't know what your fucking login is for it. So I didn't even fuck with it, and I just hit your YouTube up. But everybody kept saying, "Hey, the spooled media page is gone." And I was like, "I don't know what the fuck you're talking about."
Yeah, I get a text and they say, "Hey, the spooled media page has gone off of Facebook."
I'm real low.
Houston, he's the one that texted me, and I was like, "He's messing with me." Well, I pull up my phone and I go to it, and there's no more spooled media page. I'm like, "Oh hell no!" Go back. All that shit got hacked. Somebody took it down.
Is it back up?
When was this?
Last week, last Tuesday.
It was Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Oh,
So yeah, I got it back up instantly after I got back in and had to go through and redo everything. But yeah, somebody got to my account, had to change it, passwords, everything again, and they deactivated the page, and I went back and reactivated it.
Damn. Someone put up that last comment.
which one?
It's not going good here. There's about to be a national day of mourning in Canada. There's one period
Wow,
left.
what
Florida's
happened?
winning 3-0, and they're probably going to win the cup tonight.
Are they? What's the series at?
3-2 Florida.
Last
okay.
comment. Hold up, I got it right here.
Yeah, it's not. It's about to be another national day of mourning in Canada. We're all taking tomorrow off work, and we're bringing our finest beaver tails to Parliament to protest.
If the Canadians don't win in hockey, what do they have left?
If we don't win in hockey, you follow the only road in Canada right to Ottawa, and we riot.
Oh boy.
Is it a peaceful riot?
Yeah, it's not violent. It's just it sounds angry.
Yeah. I don't know how y'all are up there, y'all got
Yeah, like
boats,
have you
y'all
ever
can
seen
have
the
stuff.
like the scene at the end of the Wizard of Oz? It's kind of like that. You know, figure out who's really in charge, and then we all go home.
Tostito, if you're talking about the pro mods at Rockingham, I actually ended up taking that down because I had issues with my yellow box deal, so I didn't take it. I bought a Axum Simo, so I was going to go live from it. Went to the track, turned it on, had everything going, and then it burned up. So,
Oh boy,
got a replacement one of those too.
Damn. Adam, if you're still in here, you guys coming out this weekend?
Oh, where I wasn't on, I did get to do something cool, at least with the interviews and stuff at Rockingham, where I went on to talk about it. So got to work with Don from Flow Racing with the interviews. Dan had brought him in for stuff, so I was doing some work for Dan and them. And doing the interviews with Don was cool as shit. Awesome dude. So hopefully link back up and do some more pro mod stuff. We'll follow them on that. It probably sounded 100 times more professional than any interview I've ever done. So. Y'all gotta pay a tariff to win.
Look, I have a theory. Florida's a tax-free state, so their salary cap, whatever the salary cap is tax-free essentially. So players are more inclined to take deals in Florida than they would be taking a deal in a state or a province where you pay a tax. Because if your contract
like
is $10 million,
Texas,
you
huh?
get paid $10 million. If you have to play somewhere where there's tax, you're getting paid $10 million minus the tax. So why would you want to go there? So essentially, teams that are in tax-free states end up with better players because they can make better deals.
I think there's like what 5 states or something like that. Like Florida here,
Yeah.
Tennessee.
Yeah, so Florida's likely going to win second
boy.
cup. Like they'll win back to back. It is what it is.
Damn.
Try again next year.
Fuck off. I didn't see nothing. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Hey Chris, are you still doing your truck driving?
Yeah, but I'm having issues with my streaming. I can't
Do they keep
stream.
hiring Indian guys instead of you?
No. This fucking software that I'm using is pissing me the fuck off. And I can't get the layout right
Yeah.
that I want.
She wants
And it's
yeah.
and I can't I've been trying to stream to YouTube for months, and I can't even stream to my YouTube right now. And like they've been trying to like going in my account trying to figure out like why it won't stream, and they'll like go over the same fucking procedures every week. And I'm like, listen, I've done this 4 fucking times. I said I literally get on StreamYard and I stream every week. I was like, so why the fuck can't you? Why won't my shit work on your guys' shit? And they're like, I don't know. I have no idea.
I didn't know if you got like maybe the government got you for like too many reckless driving and stuff.
No, unfortunately not. I drove a little last night, but what?
Robot and pedestrians. Yep. What is it?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Did y'all did anybody did it affect anybody? Any one of y'all? I didn't even leave the house to be honest with you until later that night for the streets. Did anybody get fucked in the fucking crybabies?
What are you talking about?
Like the fucking the shit. The
No King's Day?
yeah. Did anybody get fucking? Did y'all get involved in any of that shit? Like,
Well, when we were driving back from Maryland, you got to go through Washington D.C. and I saw all the signs and stuff said you have no king, and I mean I do, so clearly they're wrong.
I don't know. It didn't make any sense to me.
I don't know. It said no king. I have one. I don't know what they were talking about.
Who's your king?
King Charles. So I don't understand. I don't understand what they're talking about. They're trying to say Trump's a king. I'm pretty sure he put out a tweet saying I'm not a king.
I don't know. That makes no.
I know for a fact he put out a tweet. Probably went like this: I'm not a king. You guys are crazy, but I would be a beautiful king.
Beautiful king. But I'm still your president, so
I might be your president, but I'm not your king, but I can be. Sure.
Jesus.
Dude, they had a protest in my hometown over the whole deal, and I think it had all of 12 people.
They probably had 12 of the fattest, ugliest people you've ever seen in your life.
I mean, I don't get it.
I don't either.
We got protests here. The Middle East has bombs going left and right. I mean, just people.
Oh yeah, it's a mess globally right now.
That's why I was looking up a minute to see what the big thing we're supposed to see tonight or something that the Iranians were saying or something like.
I don't know. It's already
I will
tonight.
say
It's
this.
already tonight over there, so I don't think anything big has popped off.
Yeah.
I like to say this: we don't need to be in the middle of it. Just let it be. Let them do their own thing.
I don't know. You guys don't need to be involved, but your money is, and it probably always will be.
No.
Fuck
Yeah,
the
100% what
IRS.
Adam said.
I'm
It's
not
all
saying
straight
I'm not
up.
saying our money ain't either. It's all of our money is probably involved in it too.
Well, I just got on. Well, I'm on. Yeah, because I was like, I'm gonna check what's going on, and the one channel I'm watching's got 6,000 people watching, so I know something's up.
Have you guys seen the Pentagon pizza tracker? That's when you know stuff's really going down. Is where all the pizza places around the Pentagon have increased activity.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah. Yeah, that was there's
that T-bone. You should tell your dad to hang on, Alex, and come on the show for a few.
What?
Your dad walks right behind you.
Oh,
yeah, whatever.
We could have interviewed him and got his perspective on some things.
Yeah, it won't let me set a background today. I had a good one too. I had a good background lined out, but it won't work. No, he's down here mourning the hockey game with the rest of us.
That's just one thing I've never watched a lot. The most hockey I watched was the Mighty Ducks parts 1 through 3. Hey, who in here has not really watched all 3 Mighty Ducks movies? Exactly. You never watched the Mighty Ducks?
The first one.
Dude, I just figured, man, Canada hockey, like, that's probably like best-selling movies up there.
No,
parts 2 and 3 was good.
It's Slapshot and Youngblood.
Now, Slapshot is the greatest movie ever made. One of them.
Yeah, and then a lot of us like Youngblood.
America, Alex, you ever seen Slapshot?
me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to play.
Good.
I played hockey for like 7.5 years. So, yeah, I used to watch all the fucking hockey stuff, all of it.
Dude, I'm telling you, you two are a sitcom show waiting to happen. Both played hockey.
We're a good
pictures.
traveling team, the two of us.
Listen, what we should have done is made a whole YouTube video of just the drive.
I probably could have. I was busy driving the whole time.
Yeah, right. Listen, on the way home when we left, I was probably more scared then than I was when we were driving the fucking
I mean,
Tail of the Dragon.
What was it? It was 7 hours back to your place, I think.
Yeah.
And I think I made it like 4.5 before I was like, I can't do this no more.
I told him, I said, dude, I'll drive. And he was like, I'm good. We'll get on the highway. I said,
hold on. That's not because I was tired. That's because I was like this.
That's fair. That's fair.
I was on Tinder just swiping away.
All of a sudden, we have to make a stop in Asheville.
Hold on, I gotta make a pit stop.
Yeah, I was just the same thing I'm doing right now, just swiping.
1:30 in the morning, America Alex is trying to sleep, and all of a sudden, oh shit, I got a match.
Oh no, I didn't sleep. But
No, he stayed awake
dude,
the whole time. It was
It was hilarious.
it was a long drive. And we got back to his place, and I was like, I need to crash on the couch for a bit. And I think I slept for like 4 hours.
Yeah, he was like, "Man, I'm gonna take like an hour nap." I was like, "Dude, you stay as long as you want." I wake up the next morning and I have a notification on my phone of the camera. My camera out front went off, and he left. What was it? Well, I think we got to my house at like 6:30.
I think I left around 11 a.m.
Yeah, yeah.
Something like that.
All your merch this weekend will be stripper glitter merch, fist pumper merch, and drag or die will be there. And I think Ken said
one shirt.
He's low on shirts, but he'll bring what he's got. I know he's got hoodies.
I'll sell this shirt.
I have one shirt. It's the one that Alex is wearing. I have an XL left. That's all I have.
Hey, I'm an XL.
Are you now? Are you coming to Mag?
No, I'm not.
I know you're not.
Don't. What is that supposed to mean?
Because you're flagging.
Yeah, we're both working this weekend.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm working. I just haven't figured out if I want to sit in the canopy with the live feed all day or hold a camera and do the live feed. I really want an angle change with the live feed, so
I'm okay. I'll say it here publicly because I don't think it's mean or whatever. I think less is more.
Less is more.
How many angles do you currently run?
I
think
for that race,
three is the perfect amount.
I was probably going to do 3 or 4 for that race. Honestly.
I think 3 is the perfect amount. 4 is a lot. When you're watching it, it's a lot of switching. I think if you have, something, the starting line, and then you have something down track that points towards the starting line so you can see the majority of the pass. Yeah. And then obviously, I wouldn't know about the third one, though. Would you point it down to the shutdown?
So what I had planned, because of how Mags is set up, is like down track some. Kind of like how I did National Trail. I was going to do it like that. But the fourth angle was going to be high, like because I put it over looking down the track. If I'm filming and doing live, it'll be a lot of picture in picture. So that I have to drastically change up how it looks at that point. And that's where the overhead angle comes in play pretty good. But,
well, I do know that. So I actually have probably a good spot for one of your cameras because I actually put a light tower. You know where the 2 little guardrail posts are in the center of the track?
Yeah.
I have a light tower sitting there now.
I think that's perfect. But what do I know?
Hold up. Look. Every time I go hit solo layout, you put it down. Pick it back up.
Okay, so wrong side. Starting line, camera pointing towards the starting line, behind the tree so you can see them leave. And then immediately switch to 2, I think, because you'll see the most of the whole pass. And then 3 right after they go through the line, just in case there's any drama on the big end. Because let's be honest, people want to see drama. Or, cars
what an
going through the finish line.
Diagram.
Cars going through the finish line sideways. People want to see that. Even though we don't want to see that, people want to see it.
The diagram was
pretty dry.
Perfect. A+ on your presentation.
I can come back next week with a PowerPoint, but it'll be too late.
No, you critique the live feed. That's what you do. Is you're going to critique.
Look, I think 3 is a good number, or if you ever could possibly do it, have a handheld at the starting line.
Or he could just put it right. He could put it on the tree stand and look at both cars. You could do that.
So I could the 1-2 So looking up track, mid, finish line, then have one dead center behind the. Is the big concrete block still there?
What concrete block?
That's behind you that you normally sit on. Or
Yeah, the
we
tree
sit
stand.
on while-
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The tree stand.
Okay, I can put one right there, looking straight down the middle, looking down track. This one.
Wait, where'd you where'd it go? There it is.
Hold on.
Oh shit. Oh
I gotta find a
god.
pin now. I'm gonna design this real quick.
Oh
Is it
boy.
like this? Is it like this?
I don't really have paper close, so
Jesus.
That's. I just think less is more when it comes to a live feed, because a lot of angle switching. It's sometimes hard to follow the race if there's a slight delay in the camera switch, or if there's dead spots. Like, you could probably have a lot of cameras as long as you don't have any dead spots. So like if you do, camera at the starting line, then one from past the finish that can see the entire race. So there's no dead spot between 1 and 2, and then
I'm putting effort into this, so give me a second.
here's a good one. There's a good one.
Hold on. Let me put that back up a second.
There's a good one. Yes.
What? Motherfucker bumble searching right now.
Oh yeah. All day, all the time. Shut up, Dylan.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I've made it pretty easy to where you can put some angles up. Especially the light tower now that's sitting where it is. You could hang a camera off the light tower. And that bitch is 30 feet in the air.
All right, I got this.
Oh,
So, go ahead and give me a solo on this one, Chris.
I'm
All
already
right. So what
beat you to
we're
it.
looking at is camera 1 is going to be at the grilled cheese cart. So you see me hanging out right there, Chris on the starting line. Cam 2 looking at Chris. Camera 3 somewhere. Oh shit, somewhere over in the pits right here. And then camera 4, as you zoom in, Waffle House. Camera 4 is at Waffle House. So what's your 4 angles this weekend?
Hey, if it's at Waffle House, it'll have a good view of Jasper at work.
I mean,
Well,
from what I've been told, there's a lot of action at Waffle House. So, and the distance on these transmitters are amazing these days. So, but also, if you go back, give me another solo. So you can see I've got my crown on. I'm the king. Chris, he's got a little light on top of his head. You can't really see it good, but he does.
Jesus.
Okay, so here I got an amendment for your cameras. So camera 2 is at the tip, and camera 1 is.
Jesus Christ! Why did I even fucking solo layout that?
Hey, America Alex, what's your opinion on the camera angles? Let's see what you can draw.
I don't have no paper.
Draw it on your hand.
Oh, wait.
I don't have a pen or either.
Draw it on your hand.
Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. I have the ability to do 5 camera angles. So hold up. Let me add the 5th one in.
It's going to be in Canada, isn't it?
No.
Oh, shit.
Jesus Christ. Shit's fucking wild.
So here, it didn't take long for me to add it. So here's the 5th camera angle. Let's see if it'll show up. Well,
you
you're
gotta
gonna
turn your
solo.
background off, right? Yeah, you gotta turn your background off, or we can't see that.
So 5th camera angle says Kentucky, and it's got a picture. It says USA Alex, and on the side it says gay.
God almighty. We are so far off the fucking path right now. It's not even funny. There you go.
I got a really good idea. Trust me.
I'm telling you. Hey, I'm telling you something here that nobody's done. They need a flagger cam.
With audio.
I mean, well, no audio. No. We ain't doing that. Because who the fuck knows what I'm gonna say?
Well, here, Chris, can I give you an observation just from seeing you flag? There's one thing I wish you did that I don't think you do. Possibly, I've only seen you flag once though. I wish you were more vocal on the line instead of just pointing. I wish you would, if you get the call, right lane 2 cars. I wish you would be like, "Hey, right lane 2." You know what I mean?
I've done that before, a couple times. If it's close.
Hell yeah, dude. I wish you were a little more vocal.
Actually, yes, you can.
Also,
believe it or not, you can use it live. I actually want a pair of those glasses. Believe it or not,
I want to get some too. Do you ever hold on to a call ever when you know it's close and you're like, they give you it over the walkie-talkie and you're like, all right.
I have before.
Yeah, and I'll bullshit and be like, yeah, it's just waiting on a call. They got to check the tape. When they're like, it's really, really close, I'll just hold on to it for another second just to build up the atmosphere.
Yeah, so one time I did a hold on, let me turn this fucking volume down. I can't hear fucking shit.
We lost Alex.
He's probably getting off work. Or his boss came in. Yeah, so
he was at work?
Yeah. That's what he does. He just sits online and just
there he is.
Oops.
There it is.
You're at work right now?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Second shift live, bub.
Yeah, you never know what's gonna come out of my mouth. Once.
No shit, guys. I have the wireless mics. I will mic him up for the live feed, but he won't let me.
No, I'm good on that.
You'll hear him. Thank God he lost. Right lane.
I can't remember where I was. It was actually the back of National Trails, believe it or not. It was CJ and Tommy in the finals of Small Tire. And I heard the call. They said they had to look at it. So I said, looking at it. And then they said it, and everybody's at the start line just standing around. And I turned around. I actually just turned around and started walking towards everybody. And then I did the call, and everybody went crazy.
Yeah, if it's relaxed, if it's quiet, I'll hold it a little bit just to try and up the excitement. You got to, because even though we're there working, we definitely can add to the entertainment. I do if I can.
Hey, Chris Lang, you have a fan submission.
Oh God. Oh boy. I have nightmares tonight remembering this picture.
Oh my, what is that?
Is that an AI picture?
What is that?
It's 100% AI picture, isn't it?
What
Canada
picture did
Alex
you
making a
use
grilled
to?
cheese at night?
Oh, I'm making them at night. What picture did you use for that prompt? I got. Yeah, AI one of me on a Tinder date, and see what happens. Just do that. Just if you can do that
God, that's funny.
with less beard.
Give me a second.
What concept? Oh yeah, that's right. That's what he said.
This guy.
Oh, this is even better.
Could be this one. Could be this one. This one's all right.
That looks like a man.
That looks fake.
That looks like a
profile.
dolled up man.
One of those lady boys.
No, there's some more regular. You could tell it was like the best picture first. The rest of them are just regular. It's usually pretty bad though. Mine sees a lot of Detroit, and it is just not a good selection.
AI's actually came in pretty cool with some stuff. I will say that.
Dude, the
Like this
AI Yeti videos are getting out of hand.
Dude, hilarious.
I don't even. What app are they using to make those?
It's some
ChatGPT.
Google.
Is it ChatGPT?
Yeah. That one was good. I made that one the other day for him. I'd say it was profile picture perfect.
This man is in heaven right here.
Good old chicken finger and pizza can.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
And you do one with Happy and hot dogs.
Oh Lord.
All right, let's see what happens. But I don't pay for ChatGPT, so I think I can only make 3 or 4 a day.
You get
So that's
five
not so
five
far.
in a 24-hour period.
What?
You can make 5 in a 24-hour period.
5 in the 24-hour period. Oh man. So what else?
I saw Billy got his car.
Yeah, I didn't know he was going down for that, so that was news to me too.
Now, are they? Obviously, I know they're taking the Falcon. Are they taking anything for the 100,000?
I don't think so.
I didn't think so.
He wasn't gonna chance it.
Yeah.
So they were planning on just taking because obviously the truck is still in points too.
Yeah.
You just got to fix we just got to fix the trans cooler issue that we had at Trails on Saturday. So
have you heard anything of what happened to Charlie Brown?
No.
It's if Happy gets on here, he knows more than I do. But it was a pretty. I guess it wasn't. I don't know. I'm not going to say anything because I don't really know the all of the stuff. So it wasn't making any power or something, and then it ended up being like something silly when they took the motor out, and now they're waiting on parts. Jason said they should get parts tomorrow, I think. but it was, I don't remember what Brian said. It was the rockers. The rockers were not the right size or something, and it was only open the valve, like, I mean, a scotch. So they weren't making, they were, making all the boost, but it wasn't making any more power or something. And I
Yeah,
guess,
I mean that makes sense. If you have the wrong set of rockers in it, I mean that'll definitely
yeah,
keep the valve from opening up.
yeah. So
Or if
it's
you have
crazy.
too small of a rocker, it'll actually float the valve.
Right. So it's pretty crazy to think that that's been the issue I think the whole time.
Well, you got a fence mission. All right.
Oh
Yeah,
my
Dime
God.
Breed, he actually got it back. I think they went down Monday to get it. And I don't know. We'll be hopefully here when it slows down, we'll get to do some testing. I know we want to spend a good week or two at the track with everybody that's available, to be there and monitor everything that's happening and what changes here and there and stuff. So it'll probably be a minute. Oh my God. Oh fuck.
So
It's
That's crazy. That looks like a real fucking photo. That's fucking wild. I mean, like,
I
you
typed
can
in.
seriously blackmail somebody like with shit like that now.
I literally typed in. I put both your pictures on there, and I said, "Make them going down the road looking terrified." That's what I picture the dragon looked like the whole way, but other way around on the driver and the.
Wow, that's crazy.
And I'm out of whatchamacallits for the night, so
You could seriously fucking blackmail somebody.
oh, like when I was messing with it, I was like, holy shit. Like I couldn't believe it worked. As good as it does, honestly.
Jesus. You guys are crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. You got your truck finished, Adam. Hell yeah. When do you plan on racing it? I know you've been working on that thing for a minute. I turn my fucking audio down here. I'm listening to YouTube and listening to this at the exact same time.
Oh, we're not good enough for you?
No, I'm trying to listening to what's going on overseas.
I haven't seen nothing crazy so far. Like,
There's some signs right now that this weekend? Oh fuck yeah. Good shit, man.
like
yeah,
the
there's
main leader is like saying the battle begins or some shit.
Well, there's a lot of there's some weird flights right now going on over the US right now that that's kind of it's kind of pointing to one direction right now. So that's what
all the tankers heading east?
Well, that too, but there's also there's a Doomsday's playing up right now over Washington with Order 1 as the call sign. And it's like doing some weird like speed maneuvers, I should say.
Can you see it on ADSB or is it just right on FlightAware?
It's on Flight Radar right now.
I gotta re-download that.
But
bunch of nerds watching Flight Radar 2.4.
There was a really weird EAM like about 15 minutes ago, and they read like and normally like when they read characters like the nuclear attack option messages, they usually read them, they're like B 4 Charlie Well, the girl that was reading it was like 3 times the speed of that. And it was crazy. Yeah, usually it's always up in the air. Not always. In this situation right now, it's kind of weird. But like I said, that EAM that came through was really, really fucking weird.
It is usually always up though.
Most of the time.
Oddly enough, I went to an air show last year and it did a flyby. Did a couple flybys.
Well, there's a few of them too.
Which was pretty cool because it flew all the way from Omaha to London, like an hour and a half from me. Did a couple flyovers, and then I never posted those pictures. Now I'm just reminding myself. But yeah, did a couple flybys and took off.
Yeah. No, I watch it's a channel called NY Prepper. And he's got the radio and stuff like that in his background. So like all the EAMs and stuff like that come through there. And he's pretty quick they're pretty quick, especially the mods and stuff on like news and stuff like that coming in, and a lot of stuff that like a lot of people don't really catch off. But
Dude, it blows my mind when you look at flight radar how many planes are in the air at once.
Yeah. It's pretty wild.
Yeah, who knows? Some politicians might, ruin everything about our lives. So,
right. Oh, but yeah, like I said, you'll be in Bowling Green this weekend, Alex. Hopefully Tommy can pull off the win for the little gangster series.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
He's got a pretty substantial lead right now. And that car's we didn't have any issues last weekend at all, other than topping fuel off and trying to keep the transmission cool. I know it's going to be fucking hot down there, so hopefully converter don't get too hot and throw it off of its number than what it normally is. But I don't know if they fixed the truck yet or not. I know the transmission cooler had an internal failure, which was really odd. I'm sure they'll get that fixed, and that's a pretty easy fix on that truck. But
no. Oh, let me ask y'all this, because I made a post about it, and it got a lot of good replies, and see what you guys think. Adding 2685 invitational deal to King of the South next year.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Adding 2685s also to King of the South next year.
Be sick.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go a couple different things for that race next year. So, but you'll still have the main 64. That class is going to be really crazy next year.
An invitational or just open?
Yeah. The 2685. I'm probably going to do 16 or 32 invitational.
All right.
The one thing I can say is that class is going to differentiate from King of the South, so it'll be different style car.
All right.
So it's not going to be the same style two chassis Hemi stuff and all that. So
I think that'd be cool. I mean, we actually, believe it or not, we stayed on 26s all last weekend. We were never on 28. So
that's what I was figuring. Y'all probably, I was betting y'all were still on the 26 because that tire's fine for that.
Yeah, no, we literally didn't change a fucking thing other than tighten up the shocks and adjusting the tune and resetting the anti roll bar from Warren Woods. I mean, that car was exactly how it came off from Warren Woods. Yeah, it was pretty solid. I mean, we made a test hit there the Saturday before that when we were at Jack's Wax, just to kind of see what it would go on a 26 in 530. So like we'd already had a little bit of of an idea of what it could do. And that car just works well on a 26. I mean, it's a pain in the ass to switch tires. That's the second thing why we didn't put 28s on it, because you gotta fucking unbolt the fucking struts. You gotta raise the fuck. You gotta we gotta unbolt the struts, and pretty much move the rear end around just so you can get the tires out from out the tubs. So it's a pain in the ass, needless to say, switching tires over. So we said, fuck it, we'll just run those same tires. And I mean,
were y'all in the Mickey or the Hoosier 26?
Hoosiers. I actually didn't know Mickey. I actually didn't know Mickey made a 26. I've only seen people run Hoosiers. And because Mike actually asked me that question the other day, he goes, what 26s do you normally run? And I said, I think there's only Hoosiers. He goes, oh, well, there's Mickey's available. And I was like, I don't know of anybody that's been on Mickey's.
Don't get on the pro bracket for. Tell them, like Mike and them, don't do that pro bracket for it, like sticky. Unless you got a lot of. But like even with our deal next year, we're gonna keep the flow the same. It has to be a 26-inch slick, no pro bracket, no radial style. It has to be a bi slick. So.
Well, I think that'll definitely help change the game a little bit there. I mean, I like I said, I've only seen people on Hoosiers, so I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, having to lock the gate was pretty crazy. It's a mixture of Cloud9 and how do we improve that now? So,
Chris, I sent you a fan submission.
Oh God,
Almighty! Should probably wait for Alex to get back for this.
That one just looks real.
100% looks real.
That, like, I swear I have that picture somewhere.
That's wild.
Goodyear had a 26.85.
Do what?
Goodyear had 26.85. I didn't know that.
Oh.
I've only seen Goodyear slicks on like massive big tire shit. I don't know. Just kind of we got talking about that, and I can always say Chicago Cots was always like one of my favorite races, no matter what. Always bought the DVDs and everything, and they had the 26 class and all that. Well, I don't think it was
gangster class.
Yeah, dude, it was 26.10.5, which is a little bit still bigger on the tire, but 26 class is still pretty cool. So, just having to play the numbers with parking and everything, because, like I said, that was one thing I was talking to stuff about. It still blows my mind how, like, damn, toters and stackers have taken over. Which, hey, I understand. Even Houston went and got him an RV. So,
what kind of taillights does it have?
I have no idea. I haven't looked at it yet.
That I found a new group on Facebook tonight.
I saw that.
All right, it was RV taillights, because I've always noticed it. Like if you're a car guy, you're gonna notice that you drive by. You're driving down the highway and you're rolling up like, hey, look at this Fate. That's a nice RV. The thing's got damn Dodge Ram taillights in it, because it's cheaper for the manufacturers to just put a car taillight in it because it's already DOT. They do the same with headlights. So I found this group today that it's like RV headlight and taillight spotting.
You must have. Yeah, I saw that group.
I shared it. I shared the one post about it where it was like RVs with like Mustang. There's an RV with Dodge Charger taillights. Like the whole all the way across. Yeah. Actually, it's probably from a Durango, this guy says, but
Yeah, because there was one with Mustang taillights, wasn't there?
Yeah, stacked on top of each other.
Yeah.
The Oscar Mayer Wienermobile has WS6 Firebird taillights.
Does it really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, let's see if I can send
Have
that
to
to
see
you.
this.
That's funny.
All right, I sent the Wienermobile one to you, Chris.
All right.
I can't find the group again though. RV headlight and taillight spotting. Yeah, but I swear, every time I'm going down the highway, I see an RV. I'm trying to figure out what kind of taillights it's got on it. It's crazy.
It's got LT taillights in it. It's funny. Huh.
There's an Allegro bus for obviously from the 90s. It's got Fox body taillights in it, which I never would have noticed that ever. But there's a bunch of people right now posting them with Fox body taillights.
I'm looking up now in Houston to see what taillights he has.
Yeah, see if he's got a picture of the back of it. We'll figure it out.
He's got a picture of the front of it.
Holy shit, it really does. got Fox
Straight
body
up, it's got
taillights
Fox
in it.
body taillights in it.
What the fuck? That's wild. Well, if
It
you need
looks
Fox
like it
body
has-
taillights, you know where to get them off of an RV.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense why they do it. This group is hilarious. Like, even some of the trailers, some like wheel trailers.
What the fuck are you saying? Hello?
Me?
Yeah.
Want to cut out?
Is your audio is your audio weird?
One of y'all's audio sounded really weird.
It was definitely his, I thought.
Is it mine?
Okay, now I can hear you.
I don't know.
You were like, "Boop, boop, 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 boop." That's why I was like, what?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, there's
I
even
did
like
send-
there's fifth wheel campers that have car taillights.
Oh, I believe that. I'll
But yeah,
see you.
this group is hilarious.
I'll see you Friday, Floyd.
Whew. I did send Chris. Seen it's going to replace our. We're never going to say work harder again, people. By the way, work harder is no longer in our dictionary of words on the table. But this that I sent Chris is.
Oh, I seen he got an RV.
Oh,
Yeah.
the next picture goes into that other portion.
Oh no, I'm sorry, not that one.
Yeah.
Take direction off that one, people.
That's funny. Oh, that's funny.
I should have asked him why he didn't take the RV on vacation. I think he posted up there at a hotel like, why didn't you take the RV, man? You got an RV now. You're about the RV life.
Hey, that RV life is nice. In most cases, as long as your RV's not a pile.
Mm.
Or leaks. Because I definitely know the one that leaks right now.
Which one? Oh.
I found that out the hard way. I found that out the hard way.
Driving through a storm.
No, how about a truck wash?
Oh no.
I said, stop spraying there. Stop spraying there. There's a fucking river just going down my fucking leg. Yeah, it was not fun. Not fun. Rick.
Oh, but yeah. it's kind of a slow week in a sense, guys. Next week will be a little bit better because we'll actually have some shit from Mag and all that.
Yep.
Alex will have some stuff from his Canadian flagging duties.
Yeah.
Hey, where's the 360 camera while you're flagging?
I don't have it because the Blaines are going small tire racing this weekend. They own, that's all their stuff. I just run it. Otherwise, I would. I don't even have my GoPro. I left it with them. I said, use it if you need it. And then I'll find out, I'll find out next week. Hey, like send all the footage over and they'll have none.
Hey, I'll go ahead and cut a video. Well, you see.
Yeah, hey, I was going to make a video this week, but however, they filmed absolutely nothing. Won the race, but filmed nothing. So, yeah, there won't be a video.
Jesus. Oy. But yeah, that's what I said. Oh, God. I'm about half asleep anyways. Over here. Oh. I really actually hope the pink stuff is at least half decent. Like, good TV. Like, I just want to see, like, because for once I know people that's on it. I want to see how they did and all that. Like I said, all the bullshit and all that's been posted for the past few days, and honestly, that's something I'm just like, let it be. Why stir the pot this far? Let's actually just all be happy that drag racing has another show on TV, and it's probably going to help it grow a little bit.
Yeah, like you said, there's not much on TV right now when it comes to drag racing.
As much as like we might have gave shit about MPK and all that, not having it on TV is not good for our sport.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
I know we can talk crap and all that, but them not having fans, that's not good for our sport, guys. As crazy as it sounds. We need all this shit to consistently grow.
I hear the IHRA is going to have a television show or like a channel coming.
Well, they were on with that Speed Scene 1, wasn't they?
I don't know. I do know that. I did hear that.
I did see they have a race the same weekend as Dig or Die, the summer one, and it's at Galat, which is crazy because it's so close. That No Time Kings.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the IHRA doing their own with
I actually talked about that last week because
what's that dude's name with the
Jim Howe.
Yeah, Jim Howe running it.
Yeah, I actually talked about that last week on here because at this point right now, and this is not confirmed because the track schedule is completely different than what the IHRA schedule is, but they posted that they have a race on October 10th at Dragway 42. But wait, what the hell just happened? But they
like a weird trade agreement between the Alexes.
Apparently. But they on October 10th is my race on the back side of the track. So how the hell is that gonna work? Shit's wild, man. Yeah, because it's a 2-day event, and they have and there's actually Copo Bob who puts on the prep front side races. His races on Friday. And the track's just like, I don't know. They don't know nothing.
Yeah.
I know the owner was at Trails this weekend because he flew in his helicopter.
Well, he was there for the first race too. Austin them's race. that
was
I
he?
did a live feed for. Yeah,
Huh.
playing chicken race. All right, we got the No Time Kings. They are launching right now as Chris hits the light for the first pair on the backside.
I guess.
The only thing I know about the IHRA currently is they are putting a ton of the Milan specifically. They have put so much money into that place, and the guy that owns it drag races, and he wants his own words wants it to be better than the IHRA.
Mhm.
So he's been going around trying to get, from what I've been told, he's been going around trying to get, top fuel teams and whatever. Like, hey, what will it take for you to come race with us?
Well,
Yeah.
I seen they finally dropped
And-
a pro mod deal for Kill Care too, paying $125K to win.
That's going to be crazy because that place is not that big, is it?
Is?
The facility? Isn't it like a smaller track, or is it? It's got room.
It's got room.
Oh, I made
Well,
the looks are deceiving.
Yeah, it's definitely got room. I mean, I it's been a while since I've been there, but I mean, there could be some differences. But
I was talking with the pro mod guys at Rockingham. They're like, what's crazy is he bought Trails, he bought Kill Care, and he bought Dragway 42. And for that race, he picked Kill Care.
if you want to be technical, there's no money that's been exchanged for Dragway 42 yet.
Oh,
If we want to be real technical, I do know that for a fact. But like I said, I know that like Mag is probably going to be in the IHRA sanctioned track. I have heard that there's been talk about the track being bought. I don't know. I do 400 camera race. Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah, I don't know. It's like I said, all that stuff's weird. I know that like Brandon Mass is starting to do a lot of stuff for the IHRA tracks that's coming up now.
Yeah, he was at Milan recently.
Yeah, after I heard that somebody was kicked out from prepping. They pretty much, and I guess that was another story at Killcare as well. And he had to go down and fix. So I don't know. There's a lot going on right now behind the scenes from the IHRA standpoint. So,
which Matt is going to be doing the? Is he going to be doing the track at Magnolia?
Who, Brandon?
Yeah.
Yes. Yep. He will be. I just know that like the IHRA has called him out to some places to try to pretty much fix the issues that's happened recently. So I don't know. I suspect that he's probably going to be their pick as far as doing the prepping and stuff like that for a lot of these tracks that's being redone or fixed or whatever. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'll be curious to see what happens here by the end of the year. What all transpires that's supposedly transpiring now. And like I said last week, like I'm still not convinced that this is going to be good. I still think that there's a reason for all this, and I don't think it's the right reasons. But I could be wrong.
I don't know. It's scary because one thing, one guy's buying up all these tracks, but everything I've heard about him from people that have personally dealt with him, he just wants to keep drag racing alive in this area where he lives. Which is why all the track purchases or we're gonna or whatever have all kind of been in this area outside of Galat.
Yeah.
Which I don't know what's going on with that. I know he wants to buy Galat. Maybe they're just still working on deals or something. But they also, the fact that they announced some of them before there was even a deal in place was kind of crazy to me. But
yeah, it's and there's a lot of tracks that's like they're kind of that is in talks or they haven't bought yet. They're kind of like they're slamming back on like what events they're doing because the IHRA like may not like that.
I don't know. People were worried about Milan doing the backside stuff with the IHRA, but they're redoing the whole track. They repaved the backside and they poured concrete pads at the back specifically for the burnout box.
Sweet.
So it'll still be alive there. You know, some people saying, hey, new sanctioning body, they're not going to let us run backwards or whatever. They're still letting them do it there. And that's, I would put Milan as like the IHRA track that's obviously everyone knows they own it now. It's going under major renovations. So if there was any doubt, you could say, hey, look, they're proving it over there. So hopefully it works out elsewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm just
We'll see
curious
what
to see
happens.
like how their Nitro series is going to do, how everything's going to do. Like I said, at this point, we need some more positivity and more push in drag racing. We need more exposure than just a little bit that's there. Which I don't have what is it, FS2, and I got on Tubi tonight and actually got caught up with earlier today got caught up with the NHRA Pro Mod stuff. So, which is cool that they have all that and the sportsman stuff on Tubi for free.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's some stuff that's going to be worth saving at this point. I mean, we've already seen how some of these events are done. I mean, obviously the events that stood out have stood out, and the events that haven't have been pretty much devastated. So,
Which, once again, for all y'all that's coming in late to the show this weekend, bam, live on Sport Media also. It's cool being live, watching it live if you can't make it, if you live a long distance. But if you're close in the area, you better be there. It's the send off for the surface.
I hope so, man. I really do.
Chris is doing autographs too, guys.
Jesus, don't say that.
He's signing babies' foreheads and anywhere else y'all can figure out on you to sign. So
don't even say that. Yeah, I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful for a good event. I've already seen people comment saying, "Oh, there's not going to be cars there, yada, and a bunch of fucking haters." But I'm optimistic about it. You know, obviously everybody says, "Oh, what's going to happen with the Bowling Green race?" Well, the Bowling Green race and here are completely two different fucking surfaces. Like half those guys,
two different calibers of cars too.
Them guys could like. Yeah, you know, obviously, like Logan and stuff like that's done it. He's won that race before, you know, but like the rest, I would never ever expect to be at my race to begin with. So, you know,
I mean, me personally, I want to see a rematch of Ron Jeremy and Logan.
That'd be good.
But I know Logan and them's going to be down there, which I'm glad to see Guy's motor. I know he's been held up for a while waiting on that motor. That's why he had to miss Shady Side. And like I said, it's kind of two different calibers of cars, too, if you look at it. That's racing. And once again, how many times have we heard people constantly bitch and whine and moan and they're not coming because the killers are going to be at this race or that race and this? Well, guess what? They're going to be in one spot. We got guaranteed money at this spot. Time to come. And all right, show us you want to race. This is
I've heard
a big weekend like for guys.
Yeah, I've heard people say, "Oh, you know, Billy and Tommy probably ain't gonna be there. I'll probably come race." I'm like, really? I'm like, it's just wild to me that we live in that world now where that people won't come to a race because they're scared.
Nobody has to dip into any other class to avoid killers this weekend. I'm telling you right now, that's $5,000 guaranteed, guys. I mean, that's good money. I don't care what anybody says. $5,000 is still a lot of money to me.
100%. I don't know. I'm hopeful though. Like I said, I think there'll be some guys there that come that you don't normally see, just because of that fact. I mean, I'm hopeful. I hope they come. I mean, I've seen what this year's been like already. Night, Junior. We've seen how
I'm taking his lead. I'm out of here too today. I gotta get to bed.
Goodbye. Good weekend, brother.
Yeah. Good luck to you guys too. I hope it's a good one for the last one.
Thank you, sir.
Well, I don't want to say the last one, but the last on that service. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Good night,
Appreciate
fellas.
it, man.
See you, bud.
Right. Yeah, and you know, and that's the other thing, like what Alex just said, like, you know, if that service does change, you know, what's the future hold? Obviously I'll do one event there because I still have an event there in August, but you know, after that, you know, it may be in a circumstance kind of how Happy was with US 60. Obviously, US 60 is a very hard track to unprep to make a no prep race. And I'm not about that. Like, I want a shitty ass track to have a no prep. I think that's my definition of a no prep. A no prep on the front side of National Trail or Beach Bend, like, that's not a no prep. That's not my definition of a no prep. But
Yeah,
I
think
there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. Don't get me wrong.
No.
Some people like that. Some people don't. Some people have cars built for that. Some people don't. I just like the outlaw stuff. Warren Woods, for instance, perfect example. How that track has all those transitions. It is your true homegrown no prep. And I like places like that, and I would love to see more places like that. And honestly, it sucks is like most of these places are starting to go away. I mean, we see tracks that are, you know, people are buying and redoing to make better, obviously for different types of racing. And that's good. I mean, there's nothing absolutely wrong with that. I would never, ever say that's a bad situation. But in our you know, realm of racing, obviously, you know, we like this backside, you know, no prep stuff like that, you know, and I like keeping that stuff alive. So, you know, if it doesn't work out, you know, to where, you know, I think the cars are going to come because it's just too fast, like it just be one of those things. Like, you need to find something else to accommodate. Because obviously, you know, I want to keep the same people in, you know, coming to our events and stuff like that. And I don't know. Sorry, I'm rambling, but
you're good, buddy. You're good.
People, you know, and like a lot of people, you know, that go to MAG, obviously, you know, are happy about this new surface. And that's good. I'm glad. But there's just some people out there that said, you know, obviously we would like to keep the surface. And why wouldn't we? I mean, we have a badass event. We have 2 badass events a year. Being the longest running event that is in Ohio at this point right now in no prep. I mean, we kind of started this whole movement, especially in this part of the area. And they say, you know, D team they don't want to improvement the track. They this, that, and the other. I'm like, well, of course we want the improvement of the track, but to make our event what it is, like, it has to kind of be that way. And you know, like somebody posted a comment today on our post. Somebody posted a time of 394 that somebody went in 2014 at that track, which is crazy. First of all, that somebody went 394 at MAG at one point in life. That's wild.
Fast.
That's crazy. It was July of 2015 is actually the time date.
It had to have been a whole lot smoother then.
It was smooth.
And that's no hate.
No doubt.
It's just
I couldn't imagine going 3s there. That's fucking scary. I couldn't imagine going 4s there. That'd be scary. Yeah, I mean that's that's how we focus our event. Obviously, we want safety. No, don't get me wrong. I mean, we'll obviously put in place for safety stuff, but I don't know. It's sad. It's after that event's over, I'm gonna be pretty upset
I mean,
because it's like the beginning
like,
of the end. You know what I mean?
but like looking at spectrum, like I come from, like I like facilities like that. I like gangster stuff like that, beat up roads, no prep, stuff like that. Not your perfect surface. I also love perfect surface, nice facility, big track, all that. I like it all.
Yep.
But in a sense, we need it all to survive. We don't need just everything going to one thing.
Yep.
So there's some of those races on that, like I'm not as much as a fan of, and I'm not going to, but we need them to still be that way to keep these certain crowds. And I'll say it 100 times over, like the crowd, like I said, the crowd that's going to be in Bowling Green, that style of car, that type of car, and that stuff this weekend probably isn't the same exact one. Some of them would try mag, but it's not the cars that you would see there. I'm going to go on a limb and say Bowling Green's not going to be much slower than what Shady Side was, even
Right.
being no prep.
I believe that.
So, I mean,
And what's crazy is though, like, is it advertised as a no prep?
Yeah, that one's advertised as no prep.
Because it was very odd this weekend. National Trail was not no prep.
So, I had somebody else say something about that. And I don't think it's now like the speed promotions deal is pushed as a no prep anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But this is being pushed as a no. I had a racer I talked to while I was at Piedmont a couple weeks ago, and he said he straight up asked him if it was going to be no prep or not, because if it wasn't going to be no prep, he says they can just keep his whatever lock in. He wasn't coming. He didn't see how fast shit was. He wasn't doing that. He's not getting his teeth kicked in again if it's not no prep.
Right.
And I can understand it. I mean, it's $500, $600 to pay in at these races it's still a good amount of money to entry fee. I don't care how much money he's paying out. It's still a good amount of money. And I hate to say it like this, but I think there's cars going out to that's paying that high entry and all that probably would stand a better chance coming up to like mag instead of going there.
And that's not against me saying my event.
Yeah,
I also
not
agree with
hating.
that. I 100% agree with that. Yeah, because I mean, we looked at. I mean, I literally went through how much it costed per day to go to that race, and it's in fucking insane. It's crazy.
I remember how much it costed when I was looking at all that stuff to run small tire at No Prep Kings when I worked for Darlington that one time, and I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, it's
that's
like
pricey.
I mean, to get in the gate, was like for two people, it's like $160 just to get in the place. And and I think a lot of that, there was a lot of a lot of the racers had vendor stuff out. Obviously, we did. And I think it definitely hurt. I think it hurt, because people were running out of money. I mean, to buy food, it was not cheap. It's wild. I mean,
I had a few people complain about the $70 for the weekend pass at Shady Side, and I literally said, obviously you ain't been to some of these other races.
Right.
I was like, that's a deal.
Yeah. Yep. T-Bone, you're 100% right. Street racing rules. That's right. Somebody asked me about what I like the backside of Muncie. I actually really like Muncie a lot. I like going out there, and
that's a cool little place.
Hanging out with those guys. I mean, you can go pretty fast on the backside there, especially with how much rubber's there now. But that place is cool. It's definitely one of my favorites. I've been there a lot. And I've worked well with Scott and Rodney, who run that track out there. They're super fucking nice people. I really do like that place, and I always enjoy when Adam invites me out to come out and flag and stuff like that.
I'd like to see him get the banger going again pretty religiously up there. I think it'd be a good thing for that area.
Yeah. The problem is though, like it's just what did I say? There's a lot of races. Doing a race every week or two like is a lot.
I think if you did, which I don't know when their typical season starts, but if you could do 3 of those a year, 2 to 3 of those a year, I think it'd be pretty good.
Yeah, I definitely miss those days.
But like I said, kind of going back.
What's this guy say?
I don't know.
Oh, y'all. I wouldn't say that.
Oh no, trust me.
I've had my dealings. I mean, it may not be their cup of tea, but guess what? What's packing the tracks right now?
Yeah, just like that post Happy made about those 2 races, Warner Woods and that other radio deal.
Yeah.
Subscribe to Drag Illustrated and not the issue they just came out with, but wait for the next issue. They're Tone Low.
Oh, for the Shady Side one?
I heard there's a nice little spread coming up in it. So
from your race?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So, going back, like I say, there's cars that's going to be at that should be at MAG, honestly. And something I want to say is a thing with like a track like MAG, which is a really good thing, is, and Chris, you'll probably be 100% with me on saying this, I hope. We're in an uphill battle of a struggle of a split in the small tire where everybody believes that this budget class should be existing and then have another small tire class. A place like MAG, you don't have to have that, thank God. And everybody can get on and race in one small tire class. So,
yeah, I do agree with that. Yep.
Go ahead, Tone Low. Let me know how much money you make when you do that. Let me know. I've did bracket racing too. Race and help with it. Yeah, bracket racing can make money. I already know that. But at the same time, I don't do bracket races. I like bracket racers. They're cool. I still support the hell out of them. So I always laugh when I see people that come on and say put on a blah 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 race or something like this. I'm like, hey, are you a promoter? No. Hey, are you gonna put one of those races on? No. Well, okay. But nah, I mean,
yeah. Ask about Killcare. Ask about Killcare's that 64 car race that they did 2 weeks ago, and there was like half their fucking field left. Half the field left in one day. The like big money shootout bracket race, whatever the hell it was. Yeah.
I know there's been a lot of talk, guys, about people like hating on bracket racing. I don't hate on bracket racing at all. I like it. I'm fine with those guys. They're awesome. They deserve the support as much as any of our heads up guys. We're all racers at the end of the day. We're all trying to go for the same thing. But it's just not something like I'll have them on my programs, but it's just not something I venture into just doing. So before you come on here and talk crap about us doing that, realize like my whole family's background is bracket racing. So I'm not completely done with bracket racing people.
All racing's good no matter what. Obviously, it's not my cup of tea. It is what it is. But I don't also go on here and vocalize how bad it is. I don't know. I guess that's just a difference in people, because it seems like that crowd vocalizes more of our racing versus how we vocalize how they're racing. Now, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of instigators out there, and most of them are fans that actually like go and attend races that obviously no prep is more of their wheelhouse. They like stuff like that. Like the whole Warren Woods debacle. Let's bring that up, for example. Obviously, we've seen how divided each section of the crowd was that was all for no prep, defending it, and then you had the people that wasn't about it defending it. So like it was like a damn war. It was like two sides of racing was like just fucking bashing each other. Like it was kind of crazy.
And you know what the crazy thing is, in all honesty, is if I could have claimed myself and been at both of them, I would have, because I love both sides of it.
Yeah.
I'll always say both sides have their positive, both sides have their negative. But at the end of the day, it's all racing.
Yeah. Justin, to answer your question, I've done a lot of street stuff. I have actually really I've never like track raced, I guess if that's what you're asking. I've done a lot of street stuff. Like back when I was in my 20s, I thought going to the track was like evil. What the fuck is that? Jesus Christ. I am definitely not that. I can tell you that right now. God almighty, fucking Corey. Yeah, I've never I always want to. Like, I'd love to like jump in a car and like go small tire racing. Like, it's just that would be so cool. To like let go of a trans brake button and just go. Oh God almighty. This fucking guy. This fucking guy.
I don't know why it gave me access to yours. That doesn't make sense.
Well, I know why. So I went to go try to add my destinations last night, and it wouldn't let me. And I had to actually go into your administration and add my pages. It wouldn't let me. It wouldn't let me, even if I switched accounts to like my own StreamYard account, it wouldn't let me add destinations because I was administrator of this.
I gotta go clock out. I'll be back in a second.
All right. But yeah, I'm all about the street stuff. I mean, that's I preached it. I mean, when I first did my first event, which was fucking 2015, like before that, like I didn't give a fuck about the track. I'm just being honest. Like I could care less about going to the racetrack. If we're on the street doing something, I'm in. Let's do it. Obviously that has changed a lot now because obviously we have all these events. I've been doing my own promotion and stuff like that since then. Like my demeanor has definitely changed. Obviously, I'm still about the streets. I will 100% go to a fucking, if he says, hey, you want to go to a track or you want to go to the street? If the street's nearby, fuck it, I'm going.
I mean, I still like street stuff too, and we've done a lot of it. But compared to how it used to be, there's a lot of track opportunity now, and a lot of guys, like I know down this way, I mean, there's not as much street shit that happens anymore. A lot where there's so many options for track stuff, and there's decent money in it. I mean, guys don't see the reasoning in going out and chancing it anymore like they used to. I mean, there's still some people that'll get down on the street, don't care, but it's hard to. What's the best example I can use? Like with Dig or Die, it's hard getting the cars to come out like on the street as much as it used to be. Like I remember that was something we always looked forward to. Now there's so much money involved with Dig or Die and stuff. The street stuff isn't as popular during that event, which it got a little hot too. So
yeah, I mean it's definitely.
So the road we used down from the track, yeah, it's completely virgin now. They redid it.
Really?
All that rubber, everything's gone. All gone.
Oh shit.
And it right now, I don't know if they're going to pave again over it, but it's like a chip and seal style. It's not that good asphalt that it used to be.
Huh.
I rode over there the other day and looked at it, and I was like, holy shit. Because I wanted to get a picture of just see how it is. Because dude, that's during the daytime. I've never been out there during the daytime. I bet it looks gangster as hell. I've only been there at nighttime. So I went over there and I was like, oh, it's all chip and seal now. Ooh,
No shit.
I
I've
bet
been
that
there in
road's
the
probably
daytime.
a half a second to a second slower.
Oh shit. That's crazy. Is Billy going to the Dayton? I don't know. I don't know if they're even going to have it because they didn't get to finish it last time. What would be the best thing that could happen to races like Warrenwoods to secure the future of them? I can tell you one thing. Obviously, we know Jeff is a major part of Brown County. Obviously, he owns the property. And Jeff has a really good mindset. And we all are pretty early similar to what we think and what we all agree on. And I think that like more people should be like that. Obviously, Brown County is not an ideal. Brown County is kind of like Mag. Like you could bracket race there, but like, it's not like a bracket racing index stuff destination. And obviously the 2 events a year, Warren Woods, I mean, it trumps any other event that would probably ever be there. From a money standpoint wise, I mean, obviously, he has a business to run, he has to make money to be able to pay back his investment into that place. It's just a more mindset. I think the people that if you get a hold of one of these old tracks, it's kind of run down and may need some stuff to be up to standards and stuff like that. Like if you have the mindset, kind of like how Jeff has or any of us have, like you'll have a good track and you'll be able to grow an event if you start it. And Warren Woods is a perfect example for that. I mean, we've seen how much in the 12 years that he's been doing it, what it's exploded up to be. Similar situation to us. I mean, obviously we didn't have, I remember only 600 or 700 people used to come to Mag, and I'm like, holy shit, this place is fucking popping. And now, we're 1,000, 1,200, 1,500. Obviously, I don't grab the spectator count like Jeff does. I would love that, trust me, but that also leads to more issues and more problems that I'm just like, I don't know if I can probably handle all that. But I think that's really the biggest thing is you just got to have the right mindset. And think outside the box. Most of these guys that have these tracks they think about focus on one thing. And if you do bring up something about it, something different, like throwing a race like that, they're just quick to be like, oh no, I can't do that. They're just, they don't want to commit to it. They're scared to commit to it. Always thinking the bad more than the good. Hopefully that answers the question. What do you think, Corey?
I had a short answer for it. You did like the longer version of my short answer.
Fair enough.
Like my short answer to it was that race is the way it is because of the way it is.
Yep.
You can't mimic that race at other facilities like that. That's a niche for that place. And that's what makes that place. That's what makes it work so good.
Yep.
Just like you can't mimic Mag anywhere else. You can't mimic Shady Side's vibe anywhere else. You can't mimic these type of deals. And I mean, I don't know the exact words. It's just that's kind of how it is. Like, and you don't want to go in and change it because you will ruin something. But like you can do subtle changes to things and it'll help and it won't take it away or ruin it or anything. But like we had this talk. I was talking with Dan at Rockingham, and he was congratulating me about Shady Side, and he said that you can't have that. You can't take that race somewhere else, and it would be the same because it wouldn't. It's like that cars, that craziness, that little place. That's a whole. That's just a thing. It's the same thing with War in the Woods. You have that. You have, and I know how I'm going to say it sounds insulting, but I swear it's not. Just describing it. You have a hole with this track down in it that has fans everywhere. It looks like we're all on top of each other, and you have a surface that's not duplicated anywhere. Like you were talking, all the transitions. Now this, it's just it has its things that makes it what it is. So, I mean, you're not going to see, which I mean, you'll see some like Brian. He left from Shayside, went home, then went to War in the Woods. Super gangster fast, still both places. Was he probably as fast at War in the Woods as he was at Shayside? No. But seeing that car do that the week before and then going to the surface of that sketchiness and that craziness, getting down and doing what it does, I mean, just that's remarkable. It's crazy to look at it.
Yep.
I mean,
there ain't many people that can do that.
No. That's what I tell people. I don't, and you know, some advice I've always gave promoters, and I've gave people in media, and I've gave people in any type of thing they're doing. I say, don't be the second this, be the first this. Build your thing and operate your niche. Make it grow. Don't think you've seen this, you have to be that. You don't have to be that. Build what you want to build of it. Make it yours, you know?
Yep.
I mean, you don't, if you're a promoter, you don't go in, I want to be the next War in the Woods. I want to be the next King of the South. I want to be the next No Prep Mania. I tell people, don't be like that. I said, make your own thing. And I said, that's what really makes everybody successful.
Yeah.
I mean, this weekend at MAG, like you were talking, dude, this ain't no surface that's going to be like Kentucky or anything like that. You're not looking to be that race. You're looking to be No Prep Mania. I mean, I could get deep into that. I just try not to. I know people's probably like, shut up.
No, I mean it's the truth. That's how I feel. Like I said, I'm an old outlaw, you know, crappy track kind of person. That's just, I mean, now did I my first event, was it at a crappy track? It absolutely wasn't, which I come to realize the biggest difference. Now, obviously, I'm going back to this track in July to do an event. You know, and that was my first event I had ever done in my life. And obviously, you know, it didn't give the same vibes that MAG, you know, gives. And I'm hoping, obviously, that'll change, you know, this time around as I'm doing a little bit of some different stuff and a virgin backside and all this other shit. Yeah, I mean, I think you hit it definitely on the head. Let's see.
I mean, that's just something I'll preach. Like Alex, I've told him before, like, dude, develop your style. Be Shad Media. You don't have to be these other people. If you want to shoot this certain way and that's your thing, do your thing. I mean, it is what it is. The racing, like when it comes to my media, I try to transcend upon all different kinds. Like I can be at last weekend, I was at the most professional teams pro mod racing on a world-class quarter-mile facility on Friday night, and then on Saturday, I'm at grimy gangster grudge racing, shit talking, money exchanging hands, and all that. That's the shit I like to do. I mean, I like to go to it all. This weekend, well, like last week, I was supposed to be I was at RC race on Friday night, and then we're supposed to grudge race on Saturday. This weekend, going 2 nights of no prep, and then next week I've got radial race on Thursday, radials on Friday, and then slicks on Saturday, and then RC on Sunday. I mean, just I like to mix it up, but
it's good for your. I mean,
that's want to be me.
That's your your business too. I mean, that's the racing that you cover. Obviously, that's what helps pay the bills.
I mean, it blows people's minds, especially the ones when they're down there at King of the South, like some of the people's first times and stuff. And I looked down and I said, I know you're going to find it's crazy, but at one time, this place held the fastest radial pass in the world. There's guys that's been 350s, 360s at this place on radials. I mean, and they look at it and they're like, no way. I'm like, yeah, I mean, it may not look like the world's greatest facility, but we can get down. It ain't no problem with us. And, you know, I mean, nobody's going to be going to 350s, 360s at MAG, but at the same time, we're sitting here talking. That's not the niche of that place. I mean, they're being MAG right now. That's a rough asphalt that does good racing, and you know, shoot, what was it? What was my first time? 2 years ago, I went up there. Dude, and I loved it. I had a blast.
Yeah.
That was an awesome little place. Now the ride home sucked because we decided to drive back that night, and didn't realize it was 4.5 hours on the way up, and then 4.5 hours on the way back after we got out of there at like 1:32 in the morning. But
yeah, no shit.
Yeah. Hey, we definitely donated to the area on Thursday night for sure. I had my 1-pound cheeseburger. Chris had his he had his fresh cut out of the cow on site steak.
My Wagyu New York strip. That shit was
Alex was buying shots for everybody because he's a baller like that.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh, Alex. Oh, I got something for you. Hold up.
Tell me if my audio's shitty because I'm driving and I'm not connected to my car because it won't connect for some reason.
Actually, it's okay right now.
Perfect.
You're actually pretty good.
Alex, you ready for this?
Oh boy.
Got that gold now too, son.
Yes, sir. Got to be rocking the gold chain.
I got gold and silver now, just depending on what day of the week it is. What we need to rock.
Oh,
Shit.
yes. Let me
Get
you a real good gold chain, Chris. Get you one of the Jacksons.
Evidently, I need to put on a pretty successful event to get one of those. So
I don't put on events.
Dude, I forgot.
You're getting them high Facebook bonuses for all those videos.
Bro. So when I went live at Texas, when that other 4-door was there, I got dinged on my media page.
Uh-oh.
So I couldn't make any money on videos or reels. And that one video of Tommy's truck went viral.
Right.
I think it got like 2.6 million or 2.7 million views. I looked at the analytics of the video and the hours watched. I'm going to I want to hear your guys' guesses on the hours watched of a 7-second video.
God, probably a shit ton.
It was 145 days of watched hours.
Wow.
Damn, that's a lot.
I would have got.
Hold up. 145.
I don't know how Facebook pays.
3,480 hours.
Yeah, I don't know how they pay, but dude, I was like, oh my gosh, I made $200 on just the traffic alone. The traffic alone was like almost 4,000 views. Just like them clicking on my profile. I was like, holy shit.
No shit.
Yeah.
You're 100% right.
Boy.
100%. 100% right.
Hey, just to mess your mind up a little bit, Alex, on Saturday at King of the South, Saturday alone, 37,219.6 watch hours.
Jesus. That's crazy.
That's crazy. As funny as I was talking to Houston at War in the Woods and just talking about like YouTube and like TikTok and views and stuff. I don't know if you were standing there, Chris. No, I don't know. You weren't there. I don't know who was standing. But anyways, he was like, dude, it's crazy to think like one video could change like the complete outcome, and how like some videos will get a bunch of views of just doing dumb stuff, and then you actually put effort into a video and it doesn't get anything. And I was like,
Dude, that shit.
I was like, dude, I don't know.
Hold up. I'm going to total it up for you just so.
And then,
because I can honestly say King of the South weekend's the biggest viewed live weekend ever.
I feel like you told me a rough estimate at War in the Woods of like the altogether view watch, whatever. And it was some crazy number, which is expected because it was a ginormous.
No, it still blows me away to look at the shit and realize. If I'll add up the watch hours on it just so.
Five days over 75 million.
I'm still pissed off at that squirrel. Chewed through the line on Thursday night. We're having a big squirrel hunt before that race next year. Just make sure that don't happen again.
Wait, what are you talking about?
On Thursday night at King of the South weekend, like we lost all of our lights on top end. And we couldn't figure out why. Well, we got to find out a squirrel had chewed through the power line.
Oh, no shit. I didn't know that.
Yeah, and that's what caused the line to go out. So the power company had to come in Friday morning and fix everything.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. I wondered why. I never heard why that happened.
So, just a rough over 100,000 watch hours. So, you divide that by 24, that's 4,208 days of watch hours on King of the South weekend, which is awesome, guys.
Shit.
Always appreciate that.
Wait.
And all it took was a couple people with a boombox and a golf cart with their radio blaring just to make my life hell.
That's wild.
But yeah, that's kind of, and I want to try to that's why I said I might focus on the live this weekend. I want to do kind of a little bit more with it. So I'm seeing some stuff with the live too. I mean, it has its advantages over the coverage. I still love doing the coverage because I also got the stuff where I want to do like the quicker uploads and things like that. But I don't know. We'll see kind of where everything goes this weekend. So, which I know a guy that can run my camera. I just got to see if he can run it while he's flagging. So.
Jesus. That sounds like a mess.
Like as soon as you hit the light, pick the camera up and start zooming.
Fuck.
Which I want to do some pictures and shit too. So I don't know. I might just do my normal, set it up on the side and play. Please God, don't hit me.
Yeah, you'll definitely be doing that. You'll be doing some squirming this weekend, I bet.
Dude, I'm like that, and I know people are gonna hate it, but that'll be at least one advantage once the concrete walls go up. That'll be simple. I know how to do it with all that stuff, so it'll be easy being on the other side of the wall, filming and doing pictures and doing the live and all that.
Yeah.
Right now, Corey's big ass can't hop over no double guardrail.
Dude, War in the Woods.
I did
I
it.
tried hopping it. Double guardrails were tricky.
Dude, I crawled over it because I was tired of trying to ask the people to move so I could get back and forth from the side. And when I went over it, dude, left hamstring pulled. I was like, oh, this sucks. Done. Start showing my age.
Oh shit.
Oh, but well,
I think it's a good
Yeah.
time to call it.
Yeah.
yeah. I got some other stuff to holler at y'all too afterwards. So, but
Yeah.
hey, guys, we'll have some more stuff for next week. America Alex, we'll bring him back on. He ain't got nothing else to do, so we'll get his take on Bowling Green.
Yeah, it should be interesting. I'm excited, but it'll be interesting. I'll be curious on. Will it be in like the first 100,000? I think the spectator count will be there, but I guess we'll find out.
I think there will be spectators there just because it has that same appeal in a sense, like we had at King of the South. But at the same time, like, boy,
It's
they always got their selling point, but like I said, it's expensive.
Yeah.
I do know as of Saturday, there were 53 cars pre-registered for Little Gangsters.
Ooh.
So I do know that for a fact. So
just so y'all know that this is the hoppingest place to be this weekend for OG No Prep. Guaranteed money on top. Friday night action, Saturday night action. We'll make calls to Alex and American Alex, and we'll talk crap to him for being in Bowling Green. I might even do it while we're live.
See, I don't know. The last time I was in Bowling Green, the service was real shitty. So if it's a little bit better, maybe I'll try to. I'll for sure watch.
Here's my advice. Since you've got all them like gangster shorts and you're making $1 billion off of them, Starlink.
I'll just hop on. Jason and everybody at 10 Soldiers, they got Starlink, so I'll just hop on there, upload some stuff.
I'm gonna start hacking their Starlink when I'm at the track there. But like I said, guys, we'll be in Ohio. I got all the live links up. All you gotta do is go to the Sport Media YouTube page, click on the live live tab, go down. You can hit those and hit the bell, set the notifications, and as soon as we go live on Friday and Saturday, it'll pop up on your phone, TV, or whatever else you're using to view it with. So,
yep,
guys,
yep,
good time to call it. It's been a good night. We're heading to the after chat. If you ever want to jump in on that, it's $100 per minute. So I'll send y'all the PayPal link if you're interested. So
it's a good deal, guys. It's a good deal.
It's a good deal.
Things to buy.
Fuck, I'd say it's more than fucking $100 for some of the shit that we talk about.
Well, that is true. There's some conversations you got to pay a premium price.
Some of the shit we talk about might affect people's futures, expenses, ways of life.
And if you think the memes there on the show are good, wait till you see the after.
God almighty.
But all right, guys, we will see y'all next Tuesday. Same bat channel. I'll still be making comments under Chris's stuff. So there you go. All right, guys. Peace out.
Good night, everybody. Have a good weekend.